And no, y'all, that's not my real voice. Cigar Hound Dog, DJ from Pick Jimmy, Master Your Ash, John from Cigar Alchemist, EKB from The Vintage Cigar.
What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?
Thanks for tuning into the big broadcast, the bad broadcast. And now, the New Wave presents the infamous Smoke Show.
And we're live. We're live with a whole bunch of people.
What up?
All right, and our guest tonight is Sanj Patel, and we got a
Round of
surprise
applause for Sanj.
from Working Man.
What's up, Sanj?
I got
Roger.
about 12-minute drive, and then we're in a nice, quiet place. Then I'll fucking curse you all of you out.
All right, man. It's a badge of honor. All right.
Love it.
Gotcha.
Already
What's
got
up,
a
fellas?
ton of people in the chat here.
What's up, everybody in the chat?
Everyone's saying hi. Everyone's complaining that we're late because that's obvious.
Rebels.
Sanj got Jersey traffic. We were trying to give him some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, we're speeding. Mill here is fucking cutting it. But the problem is, because heavy rain, I couldn't think I wanted, 100 and some odd boxes, and I have a pickup truck. I took my daughter's Jeep, and it's a little fucking Jeep. I never realized how much this thing makes noise on the highway. Mill's going about 110 miles an hour.
Coasting. Be safe, Sanj. Be safe, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's only light. We all gotta go.
You got it.
Peter's up in here. What up, Peter?
We got Peter.
I
We
saw
got all
Eric up in here, too.
All right, so what's everyone smoking tonight?
Let's get to it. Who's going first? I've seen that before.
Beautiful.
Doing the close-ups? Huh.
Yeah. I hit you up. Hold on.
What is this here, Matt? This is a 2009?
2009 Red Love and Passion. Lancero.
Nice. Thank you, Sanj.
All right. Let's throw Keelan up there.
We got the Solus and Lennox, so I'm gonna do a little bit of comparison while we're on the show today. So.
Do the Solus. Solus is nice thick.
Yeah, that's going first. That's going first for sure.
All right. What are the Wonder Twins doing?
This is the original Love and Passion, Sanj said in Robusto.
Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
56.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right.
Boo!
And yes, Eric, I am in the same room. So I can reach in.
No, that's
we got
crazy.
it. All
What about you, PJ? What you got?
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to do both. There you go. I'm doing the Factory 4. Is that what it is? Yeah, Factory 4.
Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
That's
Thank you, Sanj.
That cigar originally was released in 2004, but made in 2004, and we got it in 2006. So that's a phenomenal stick.
Looking forward to it.
I enjoyed that one, son. Good looking out.
Is everybody good right now?
For now, no.
Trying to fit this Lancero in my tooth gap. It's not quite fitting.
He's got to lube it up first.
Do we sound okay? Do Roger and I sound okay, DJ?
You sound fine. Roger, say something.
I'll do something.
Yeah. Is the mic just in the laptop itself?
It's in the.
Okay, so that it's in Hound Dog's earbud. So you got to talk close to his face, not like
So he doesn't have one. Then.
No, that's the same thing that happened when Michael had Vlad with him, and then Michael went to the bathroom, and Vlad was talking, and it just went silent. Yeah, same issue.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that. Yeah. You know, in here talking already.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
What up, Eno? I saw him already. He popped up.
Just gonna skip down to the bottom because we got tons of people in here. Everyone's saying what up. Cool. All right, so
Hear us?
yeah, we can hear it kinda.
What about there? What about there? Still far away? It's the laptop now. Oh, okay. The laptop. I think we're using the mic on the laptop.
We can't hear you as well now, man.
Okay, we'll go back to how it was.
Yeah, go back. It was a little bit better.
Yeah. You know, Roger's just got to get a little close when he wants to talk. That's all.
You know what's fucked up about this whole situation? You got a fucking Indian on the show, but no fucking technical support.
That's right. We got nothing.
What the hell, Sanj?
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got the Indian and the California white boy, and there's no technical support. What's happening here, man?
New Jersey.
No genius bar here.
So, how boring is PCA so far?
PCA was busy, man. It was oh god, I gotta go away from that guy. It was such a night and day difference from PPE because they're so close together this year. So like everybody's out, everybody's hitting the floor. I think that it was pretty engaging to have Drew Estate back and a lot of the other big brands that had previously been at CPE only. I think that has a lot to do with it. So yeah, it was a busy day one, at least for me. These guys now, day two, we'll see like what changes, but I think it's gonna be a busy weekend overall.
You got seen anything like any new releases, anything like that's been like okay, you know, this when this really hit the streets is gonna be really good. Tasted anything that was gonna be?
Well, I think that I was the only one there today out of the group.
You were the only one. Okay.
These guys just drove in, but yeah, I mean, like there was definitely some new stuff. You know, I interviewed Pastania. I interviewed West Tampa. They have a new one, Circle of Life. And just everybody from Crowned Heads to Warped. You know, I got a chance to look and see all the new stuff. Warped has got a line that they're moving from the drop to regular production, so everybody will be available, I guess, to get it. And like just a whole bunch of stuff. Cavalier, of course, you know, stopped in, saw Brian and Sebastian. Like, you know, there's a lot of good new stuff coming out, so it was busy.
Go.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't like processed all of it yet because we just like grab Cigar Hound Dog, fly down here, see Rod, and like, you know. But I'm sure that as we go through the stream tonight, more and more will like pop in.
And I'm glad you guys got Wendy's instead of In-N-Out. So I really appreciate you guys eating much better food than normal. That's the.
You want to know, Cigar Hound Dog will talk
stepping
about
up your fast food game.
Experience, bro. The only reason why I took Cigar Hound Dog to Wendy's was because I thought we were going to save time because the line at In-N-Out was around the corner. And sure as hell, they asked us to pull around the front, forgot about our order, put his Dave's double in a completely different bag. I had to go inside. Yeah, man, you know
that bullshit. Bro. Felipe, what up?
You know, Felipe. Stay busy.
Always, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Camacho friendly.
Whoa.
Loves Camacho.
Oop, my bad. I was adjusting mic settings. There you go. Sorry, everyone.
Hey,
and Matt, you're on mute. I can't unmute you because you muted yourself.
There you go. First of all, how was that? How was that old school Sanj Patel though? I'm kind of curious since Japan boy doesn't get that, so I'm kind of curious how that's taken.
It's bomb, dude. It's really
Yeah.
freaking good. My Michael, he's lining up the Lancero of that.
All right, so maybe
it's
I'm genuinely curious. I know I'm talking smack, but I'm genuinely curious. Yo. What you thinking?
It's very similar to the current one. Just its age. You could just it's a little bit more mellow, a little bit more smooth.
Musty
All
in all
right.
ways.
Okay.
I like it.
This
So
is from the
listen,
basement stash.
Yep.
I always tell you guys, whatever you need doesn't have to be my fucking SP. Any cigar that you want, old one, new one, whatever the fuck is you want smoke, just inbox me, or most of you have my number. Just text me. I don't mind sending it. Only thing I'm not sending shit is the Japan boy, Matt. That's your job. But this man, them gooks don't like me. These motherfuckers take all my packages.
No.
You know.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I understand that. I'll use the proxy. It's all good.
I don't know what Matt's doing, but every time he fucking sends you shit, you get it. And every time I try, I have a friend of mine, right? And I send him, and every time they take it.
Yeah. No, I tried.
I don't know, bro.
I tried all the different avenues from Texas. They all got blocked. I'm gonna have to ask Matt what kind of magic link he has, but
Yeah.
nope, they won't
Should
take
turn
it.
off that TV.
It's easy for me to just send it to one address.
I know.
I don't even have time sometimes to take a leak,
Yeah.
So
Sure.
and I know if
Is
I
it
send
okay to shut up this TV?
it's going to everyone. If I send it to you, Kaylin, I don't know about that.
If nobody's watching it.
It's all right. I totally understand, man. So I gotta wait sometimes, but you've given me some great stuff. So like I'm not gonna sweat you too much, but I am curious about the old SB1014s. That does have me kind of like, oh, I want to see what that's about.
That's perfect. So.
Whatever cigars. Just
You can feel free to leave that one, Scott.
even if it's not, it doesn't have to be mine. Listen, I'm a smoker. You guys are a smoker. I love to share. I just send random shit because dude, I don't know what the fuck, you guys in mood. But if you say, Sanj, I really like this. You have more? Yes, I have more. If I have, you guys get it. It's about the love of cigars.
Until now, I don't even know the after that. I didn't even know you still had those in reserve, man. That's just dope that you still got them from your original run, man. That's super cool.
Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, I'll send you whatever you guys want. Any brand. If I have it, it's yours.
I haven't.
You smoke it. That's all that matters.
I think I haven't asked you yet because you sent us so much stuff already. But if you're telling us again, then I'll take you up on it for sure.
Listen, I'm fucking 56 years growing ass motherfucking man. If I tell you once, it's for lifetime. What the fuck you don't get?
Love it,
I'm gonna ask you just like that too. Like, hey, send me some of those fucking SB1014s from 1990 or whatever.
Just look, inbox me the list, and I'll put it, and then I'll send it to Matt because I'm not shipping you anything.
Fair enough.
It sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, man.
The rest of you,
Hurry up and get to the shots.
no problem. Yeah,
We
just
appreciate you. We say this all the time, but we appreciate you, son. Just the fact that it's not a lot of people that are in your position that look for us as reviewers and as influencers on these platforms. You really come through, man. And just the fact that you on the show with us, that you get really the experience of your cigars, man. So we appreciate you, bro.
listen. To me, I always, I get a lot of people complaining because they see Matt's video, they see your guys' video, you open the boxes, you send this guy cigars, and I'm like, listen, I don't send them cigars because I send them cigars because they smoke and they love smoking. You started your channel 3 months ago You don't have anything. You don't have that. You're not gonna appreciate it. So I'm
That's
not
true.
gonna waste a cigar. I said, but the way you develop your palate, come here or let me know. I'll give you whatever you want. That's what it's all about.
Hell yeah.
Knock it off. Speaking of, what's going on with the silver, man? Tell everybody about the silver. Where that's at right now. What can we expect?
You're breaking up. I can barely hear you.
Okay, well, I'll wait till you get to the shop. About that. I'll wait till
Yeah,
you get to the shop.
I got
He said,
4 minutes. I got literally 4 minutes to get to the shop.
yeah. The chat would like to know about the SB 1014 titanium butt plug. If you could enlighten us on that.
I caught that in the live stream yesterday.
That was good.
So
That is funny.
we were fucking around, and this guy Rob is such a sweetheart, but he's so dry. Like if you don't know him, you think he fucking hates you for no apparent reason. That's not the case. He's fucking simple-minded like that. I love the kid. You know, anything you don't like it, he goes. Angel said, he goes, what the fuck? You sound like you got a butt plug. And then somebody says, you know, he's got a, what do you call it, metallic butt plug or metal butt plug, whatever the fuck it was. So anyway, that's how that just started. I'll go to the next section. Yeah, because then we
That's good. That's comedy right there.
I heard stuff about a Bluetooth butt plug as well.
Yeah, so
I don't know
then
if that one was titanium though.
Yeah.
people started making comments. You should make a butt plug, you know, cigar puncher. You should make a small little perfecto, call it a, you know, butt plug. And I'm like, no, great idea. Look, you know, we wanted to do something for veterans dogs, so we did Oreo. If I ever do something for LGBTQXY plus, maybe we'll come out with, you know, fucking butt plugs.
Oh boy.
You're breaking up. I can't hear nothing Kalen's saying.
Oh, that's so tight.
Oh, good. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, man.
Hey, Sanj, where are we at with the Zodiac killer?
Oh, wait a minute. We're gonna talk about this as soon as I get to the shop. Thanks to you guys. You guys gonna get me killed. If I die in October, end of October, early November, somebody kills me, all 5 of you are responsible for it.
We're gonna come together for you like the Avengers. We got your back, man. We got your back.
Well, first of all, God ain't made that motherfucker yet, but you know, just in case. You know? Never know.
Oh man.
But yeah, that project is already in the works. And wait until you see the boxes, the idea we're doing, everything is just gonna kill it.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait, man.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna
That's
kill
cool.
it. It's just different fun, you know. So I'm gonna make 2,500 boxes. All boxes are numbered. We're gonna do it, you know, extra special, and just to show them. And then, you know, the name has to fit the occasion. Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. Love it.
I love it.
God, you don't know. Like, I'm excited. Just the fact that you were with that idea, man. That made me excited.
Yeah. And the size and stuff we selected. Oh my God, people going to kill us.
Now I'm curious,
Not
man.
consumer.
All right.
No, not consumer.
Already.
You know, so-called manufacturers.
Thank you, sir.
I'm curious as hell, man. I can't wait. Can't wait.
The boxes are killer. I mean, it's every answer that you could give it to this motherfuckers. We giving it to them.
Very nice.
Yeah.
This is something, you know, you say, in order for you to understand someone, you don't have to say, you know, even you just look at their expression and look at, you know, what how they move, and you're going to get your answer. This is a silent killer. We're going to
We're
kill
still doing good.
this.
Yeah. Thank you,
Anybody who has come out with Zodiac Calendar cigar, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Let's kill Sanj.
I cannot
Well,
wait.
At this point, at how terrible every single one of them are, they're killing themselves. Like,
yeah, but you know,
we
price,
gotta
I
put
just
the
don't
nail
get
in.
it. Like 30, 40, 50, 60 cigars.
yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where are you coming up with these prices? And it's nothing special. At least look,
Yeah.
at least at least in our Zodiac Killer, tobacco is very special. I'm gonna tell you what tobacco we're using and stuff. Soon as I got like 3 minutes, and and the boxes. You know, this time I'm investing money in a box. It has nothing to do with box, but without a box, I couldn't give them the full answer.
gotcha. Very cool.
Now, here's the big question for Keelan: Is it going to have a band?
You know what?
Yeah.
Yes, you prick. Yes. And what the
My
fuck is your
man.
obsession with the fucking band? If the cigar is good, who gives a listen?
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Whenever I smoke, you know, cigars, the first thing I do is I remove the band.
If anybody's gonna
You know what cigar you got, then after that, I can
if
take
any
it off. I know it's a service. I can take the band off now. I don't care anymore. I know which one it is.
Yeah, but listen, if you could see the fucking Connecticut and Cameroon, you see on the Cameroon it has that green Cameroon haze to it. So there's nothing fucking blue and color to see that.
Man, I gotta have perfect lighting. I gotta hold it up to the light. I gotta smell it. It's all right, son.
that's true.
Listen, listen.
If your cigars smell so good, if your cigars smell so good, I'll really be killing you about it, man. But I'm just teasing you right now because your cigars are good.
If anybody's gonna kill Sanj, it's gonna be Keelan over this band shit.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna give him a heart attack.
They call me Japan boy, man. I gotta do something to fight that.
Right. Yeah. You guys are fucked up. Kaylin, what the fuck? I need to know, what is your obsession with cigar bands?
I like to know what cigar you're smoking. That's it. That's all. I just want to know if I'm grabbing a Cameroon, it's a Cameroon, and it's not a Habano. That's all I care about, bro.
But if you look at the fucking color of the wrapper, you could see the difference. What the fuck? How do you tell the difference between fucking government cheese and regular cheese? Don't tell me you never ate that government cheese, motherfucker.
I did. But the difference with that is like when you cut government cheese, you need like a sharp knife for that joint, because that motherfucker doesn't cut and it don't melt. I know how to tell the difference. That's different. And they both got a label on it. It's just a white package and it says government cheese.
Yeah. That's right. I'm in the shop now.
My man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, anything's here. He ate a lot of fucking government cheese.
Oh yeah, he's still doing that right now. What up, Brett? You don't know nothing about no government cheese.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, I don't. I know you fucking 80 pounds, motherfucker. I know how you got that. Fat fuck. We were just at the event. And somebody said, "Why you call him fat fuck?" I said, "The motherfucker's got mirror in his house."
That's right, Texas. That shit doesn't melt for nothing, man. You put that in 350 degrees, 400 degrees, and it still don't melt.
All right, well.
What up, man?
What up, dude?
What up, man? How about them Cowboys?
Yo, you got the person I really want to talk to. So, yo, listen. My Cowboys, all right, man, but they're a bunch of bums. They're a bunch of bums.
Preach.
Well, you with the right team, right, man. Welcome back to the Infamous Smoke Show, baby. Welcome back.
Man, them bum ass Cowboys, man. But it could be worse. I could be like Michael and be a Giants fan. So we'll leave that there, though.
You're in New Jersey right now. You can do
Hey,
what you smoking about? What's that? What you got?
I'm smoking. You know, I was being a little bandwagoner, and I'm following what Michael and Matt are doing right now.
Okay. All right. Sure now. All right. I see how y'all do. Okay.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
You do have bandwagon tendency.
Y'all just throw that in my face. That's cool.
You have bandwagon tendency.
He said, not this guy again.
Oh, he bounced.
He said,
Shit.
He was sick of this band
His daddy about to
shit.
whoop his ass, boy. His daddy gonna get him.
thank you, Texas for
Dad's gonna get in.
saying the obvious. Actually, two Super Bowls in the last 30 years.
Hey, y'all got a bit of an echo. You got to scoop
Yeah,
back.
it's a little bit of lag.
Yeah, someone's. I already got reduced noise turned on both y'all's. I can't help it any more than that. Oh, hold on, my bad, Sanj. I see you.
That's okay.
How about now?
Shut that TV off. Good. We're good.
Yes.
No, that's
Testing.
too high. That's too high. Good.
Hold on. Look at his shoulders, though. That shoulder's looking pretty damn good, Jack.
Maybe just lower that.
How was that solo?
Ready.
Grab me a
It's solid. Nice and woody. A lot of cedars. Nutty. It's really good.
Yeah, that Solus is a great stick.
I dig it.
Something,
Good choice.
something very much out of their character. Unfortunately, it's not doing too well, right? Because you know when you have that reputation that you're making, tell them to lower that. If you make like those pepper bombs, right? And then all of a sudden you come out with something, and now your fan is expecting sudden strength of that stick, right? And now you can
Yeah.
provide. It's not that you can provide it; it's very different, and it's people don't buy it. Same thing happened with Fuente Casa Cuba. Nobody in the beginning was buying it because it did not say Fuente on it.
Yep.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
nuts, though, man. Like you almost have to be a nerd to kind of figure out, like, I gotta try new things. What you got right there, man?
You see this color, Kalen? Put them
Yeah,
glasses on. This is Connecticut, you cocksucker. Connecticut.
All right, man. I'll take that one. All right. You sure, though?
And the answer is every other week. So we'll be back in 2 weeks after we're 3 hours here tonight.
Yeah. Check in with us. We always around. If we're not doing it in the show, DJ always got something going.
Yeah.
Michael, John always got something going. We always rocking, man. So
Yeah,
but
go
every 2 weeks is the Infamous Smoke Show.
Go subscribe to the Infamous Smoke Show YouTube channel. Turn on notifications. It'll tell you whenever we go live.
I brought down my audio. DJ, is it still okay?
Yeah, I'm assuming. I mean, you guys aren't feeding off each other anymore.
No.
Yeah, I've
Kalen,
been adjusting the best I can.
Kalen,
Could be the TV's in the lounge.
where the fuck is that? Where am I? Oh, right there. Look,
There you
There you
go.
go.
Connecticut,
Hold on, I got you.
Habano, Maduro, and fucking Cameroon. Look at the fucking difference. You fucking blind fuck.
I'm seeing a lot of brown.
Yeah, fucking Stevie Wonder to see this.
Those two in the right, though.
The last two on the end are a little close though.
Yeah, but I mean, that's on the camera, right? But if you're live, you could see it.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's
I'm just giving you
significant.
shit, man. I'm just giving you shit, man. I gotta have you go off on me every now and then, man. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, I'm just trying. Look, me going off, I'm challenging the fucking BLM motherfuckers. See who comes here to protect your ass.
Oh, fuck.
John's got some explaining to do.
Oh, explain myself, bro. Ask the
That's right, John.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. The weather, man, each time has thrown me.
No, you're good.
So
I don't take it personal, but Peter, he was dwelling on it,
yeah,
bro. Like,
I know. I said
He's
I'm
hurt.
sorry. I was too late putting in my request to Texas weather to not, fuck up our cigar shelf. It's my bad.
Yeah,
bipolar.
I don't-
podcast though, man.
And I don't have a luxurious smoking weatherproof, soundproof smoking tent, that Peter has.
Right,
So,
Right.
yeah.
Peter's like an X-Man, yo. He got a command center. He got the reroll.
Someone said I
believe
only have
it's,
good weather when it's
one of you guys that's monetized.
Thank you,
Thanks
brother.
for the super chat, man. Appreciate it.
An ice fishing tent? Yeah, probably.
All right, Sanj, what were we asking you earlier, man? We were asking you about the silver there. What's the word on the silver?
So silver bands are being put on as we speak. I mean, not now. The fucking Dominicans probably sleeping by now with the fucking, few cervezas, But bands are being done. Matt's in the band. I send him the picture.
Yep, it's great.
Boxes are being done, as we speak. And then we're hoping they're gonna pack everything up. So we're hoping to have everything done by end of this month, and then they'll ship it. And then hopefully by 10th of next month, that week, second week, we wanna, assuming everything goes as planned, right? So
Okay, cool. Yeah.
most likely end of next month. Antra is boxes are done. They were supposed to deliver the band Monday to the factory, so they'll be done. And then Charisma's done. Bands are done. They're doing the boxes as we speak, right? So I think that everything's gonna end up coming at one fucking time. I guarantee you.
Okay, dude, that's
Inundated.
charisma, man. From the first time I talked to you, I've been excited about getting that charisma, bro. So I'm really hyped about that one.
Which one?
Flavor-wise, the charisma,
Yeah.
That's the one I'm most excited about.
Yeah. So, soon as I have it, I'm gonna send Matt, and you better, you cocksuckers better give Matt a nice Christmas present for all the fucking shipping he's doing.
We tried.
Right, dude.
We tried him, and he won't let us. We'll put something together.
I got Wendy's. I got Wendy's.
Yeah,
The best part of my Wendy's for tonight.
Soon as everything comes in, I'm gonna send out boxes, for you guys. So, you guys enjoy it, and that's all it's
I
doing.
might even do a review for that, man. I might even review that cigar, man. I'm hyped, man. Thank you, Sanj.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
I mean, listen, for me, it's more important that I'm giving cigars to someone who could, truly give me their honest opinion. And I'm a type of guy, I don't want anybody to lie to me, because by your experience, all I'm doing is learning, right? So to me, I don't take that as an offense, I always take criticism as a learning point in my life. So, but let's go into the fucking you cocksucker.
Where's
Zodiacs.
Zodiac Killer.
Before we jump into it, for everybody that's joined, what are we all smoking right now?
So
Oh
Zodiac
yeah, hold
Killer.
on, my bad.
Let's do that.
I was waiting for a lull.
Yeah.
So there you go, super chat. Everyone say what they're smoking again.
Thanks, Odell.
Thanks,
We'll go
man.
around in a circle. We'll go Keelan.
All right, so I got the Solus by LD, and I'm gonna compare it to the Ladox. That's what I'm gonna be smoking on today. So this is going right now.
Johnny boy.
Got the RS88 Industry Killer Connecticut in Lancero.
Very nice.
Nope.
RS88 Connecticut, Kaylin. Fucking Connecticut, Helen Keller.
I want to talk about that Connecticut too. What else we got?
This is the OG release of the SP1014 Red in Lancero. And I'm going to have to start saving and stashing my SP1014 Red Lancero. They taste like this after like 15 years.
Yeah. Money.
It's ridiculous.
All right. Got the Wonder Twins.
Same thing, but in Robusto. Original release, Love and Passion in Robusto. Money so
Very
far.
nice.
Knuckle
Thank you,
Sandwich
Tom.
56. Good cigar. Good cigar.
Very nice.
Cool.
Boo! Boo!
And then I got the Factory Press 4, which is
Very nice.
absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Great
Look at that, man.
cigar.
Look at the way that stuff is burning, man.
Damn, son. Looks good.
All right.
Whatever you guys want, if something I send Matt or you guys, if you like it, please just feel free. It's only fucking cigars. You're not asking me for my blood.
Heard that. Hey, so I
Thank you,
do want to
Sanj.
give you a major shout out though. Since you were talking about giving you an honest review, I had the Orioles Tail Connecticut. I like the OG Connecticut better, but I took that thing out of the pack, and that was the best smoking cigar I've had in a while, man. I mean, that thing burned like a razor. I didn't give it time to rest. I didn't in the humidor. I didn't dry box it. I didn't do anything, and that thing smoked perfectly. Razor sharp burn line. Beautiful cigar on that Oriole Tail, man.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So look, we did same thing. Just like you cocksuckers gave me an idea for the fucking Zodiac Killer. I was on Ohio Cigar Mafia guys, and they were talking about. He said you do so much stuff for veterans, but nobody ever does anything for veterans' dogs. And I'm like, what do you mean? So we learned, and I said, fuck it, let's do a project. So we did it. We had 20,000 cigars, 10,000 Maduro, 10,000 Connecticut, and then I have Habanos. So I sent the small Oreo's tail we didn't put in a pocket because the way we wanted to make it look like Oreo, black and white, but this is black in Connecticut. So it was just a fun concept. I used my dog, and then the flyer that we made it looks like when your dog's lost, you put up a little poster.
Yeah.
It was all done here on a piece of paper, and 1, 2, 3, and my guy printed it, and then all the shit came in, and labels came in about 9 o'clock at night. We labeled every single thing, every single
remember
pack.
that.
We were here like 4:30 in the morning, and then next day it just went and it sold, and we sold out. We don't have any Oreo still at all. 3 days,
bro.
That's great.
3 days we sold everything out, and then I think last Friday we went on live, and we donated money to a bunch of different places where they help dogs. And in the process, there is a charity called Canine Valor, right? And then we contacted them, and the guy gave us a site, and I said, let's do it. So when I went on the site, it says Narcan unit. So I said, listen, wait a minute. I'm not giving no fucking junkie no fucking money. Fuck that. Government gives it. So I told the guy, I said, yo, what kind of shit you put me onto? And he goes, no. He said, there's Narcan shit. I said, why would I buy some junkie a Narcan, right? And he goes, no. Actually, that Narcan kit is for the canine dogs. And I'm like, wait a minute. Junkies get free Narcan kits, right? But if your veteran dog, you have to pay for it. Whoever's the handler pays for the Narcan kit. Go pay this fucking government.
Whoa.
So I learned, and I actually felt, I felt, very bad that I doubted the guy, and I'm like, man, this is crazy. So we bought them 5 years worth of Narcan cats, because when the dog sniffed something, they could get OD too. I mean, I never thought of it.
Yeah, I never thought about that, man. Wow.
It was a learning thing for me, right? And I'm like, like that's crazy. So it was a fun project. I had a great time doing it, and the beautiful thing about that, some people said they like Maduro equally. If you have to take a even opinion, we got all equal opinions. Like some like Maduro, some like Connecticut, some like Habanos, but we didn't get a single person say they didn't like the cigars. And then like make it again. Some people say make the Maduros. I said no, that stuff is for special stuff, and that's what we're gonna use it. So maybe if I have any friends in the future, LGBTQXY plus, we might make a butt plugs out of it.
Do that. Hey, let's get them some great cigars and butt plugs, man. I'm here for that.
Yeah. So it was a learning thing for me, and you know what? It was such a good feeling. My kids were involved in it. Mario, everybody here. It's like one big family. We worked until like Thursday labeling stuff up. We worked until like 5:30.
Yeah.
And it was a fun time for me. And now you put something in my head. I was watching you, and you guys talking about Sanj got to come out with Zodiac Killer. Well, guess what? It's already in the process.
My man,
Love it, man.
Badass, dude.
Love it.
So I talked to Matt. I talked to Matt. We designed two kind of box, but I'm going with the second design, Matt. So the box is gonna be, that Chinese red with every gold zodiac sign, 24 karat zodiac sign, and then the industry killer face will be right on top of it, like whole length of it. Box is Zodiac Killer.
Hell yeah.
Right. That's sick.
And then the band inside in the cigar, it's a red band with the gold face, and one side says Zodiac, the other side says Killer.
That's sick.
12 count boxes. 12 count boxes. We're gonna try to get it. It's not a money thing. It's fucking fun thing. So 12 count boxes will be $100.
12 count for $100.
Dude, come on,
Yeah.
man.
That's
And
like
guess what?
2 Zodiac
Well,
cigars
hold on.
right there.
This is nothing. Look at the shape I'm making.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, exactly.
6.5 inch by 56. You know the fro pig?
Mhm. Yeah.
Man had the savage beast, that size, and all in that size.
Dude, hell yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna promote the
My man,
right,
son.
Zodiac.
Just off an idea, you did all that in like what? It was maybe a month or two. You put all that together.
Yeah, but the beautiful thing about us, we have look, it's no secret. The tobacco that we're using. So actually, I have two plans. I don't know which direction to go. So we're actually looking to do like 12 count box, 3 Maduro, 3 Habano, 3 Connecticut, and 3 Cameroon, same size, or just go with one. So if I go with one, I'm going to combine the tobacco of Oreo Maduro and SP Black.
Oh yeah. Awesome, son.
All right, I think they should get a little bit of all the flavors, man. They should taste all the different flavors you got. The Cameroon is banging, the Maduro is banging. Give them a little bit of everything.
Yeah, so I figured if you do like 3 of each, 12 cigars, that'd be perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's just a W for the community right there.
And $120 a box, $10 a stick.
Fuck yeah.
My man.
That's sick.
Appreciate that one, Sarge. That's brilliant. Love
All
it.
cigars
Because
are drug tested. All cigars are drug tested. All cigars gonna weigh almost 36 to 40 grams.
Okay.
And if they gonna smoke like that Connecticut Oreo style, dude, they in for it. The whole Zodiac, everybody's
So
jumping on that stupid bandwagon.
I should have the samples of the Oreos. I mean, not Oreo style, the Zodiac Killer by Monday or Tuesday. So I'll send you. I know I have like 50 of them coming. So I'll send you guys. I'll send it to Matt, and you guys just smoke it.
Absolutely, man.
Oh yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate you,
Thank
son.
you.
I cannot wait, dude. Kill that whole Zodiac thing. I just hate that everybody was jumping on the same trend instead of coming up with a new idea, doing something that was going to be from the heart. Everybody just jumping on this stupid bandwagon. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
The name fits, right? Zodiac Killer, industry killer, Zodiac Killer. So it's perfect. And then the artwork that we're doing is all the Zodiac sign with the big face of ours, in gold.
Yeah.
And underneath just simply says, so we're going to use two fonts. We're going to use English as Zodiac Killer, or we're going to use Chinese as Zodiac Killer.
That's sick. That's right.
I'm so
excited.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be fun project. We already ordered the boxes. We ordered 2,500 boxes. So I want to launch it in October before everybody.
So anybody that's not following Sanj Patel, follow Sanj Patel's Smoke Shop. Follow, SB1014, and follow the infamous Smoke Show, because we help put that idea out there to the world so you guys can smoke some, not industry, but smoke the industry killers too. But smoke the
Perfect segue to this. We can't answer that question on YouTube, but I'm sure you could hit Sanj up on Instagram.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sanj will let you know.
Yeah.
Hey, Sanj, who are you working with for the Zodiac Killer?
That's what I was just going to say.
Great question.
ED.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
That's
Dude,
sick.
it gets better the more you talk about it. It gets better and better.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
Listen,
ironic.
it's very life is very simple,
Yeah.
right? If you give somebody something, make sure it's good enough for you, right? If you feed a
Yeah, no
homeless
doubt.
person, make sure you could eat that same food. Don't eat fucking steak and buy homeless guy fucking McDonald's. You know, it's just
Yeah, don't buy
it's just
In
the
and
way I
Out
am.
either. Never give it homeless people In and Out. Give them something better
Yeah,
than that. So
yeah,
no
yeah,
doubt.
absolutely.
Come on.
Fucker. You fucker.
Yeah.
Go in and out back.
So
Sick
listen,
of doubling on now.
funniest thing. So 2 weeks, about a month and a half ago, my 13-year-old son, he said, "Papa, I want to get into cologne." So I said, "Okay." So I'm teaching him stuff. Then I send him out. He goes out, buys all high-end colognes. I said, "Great." So a week ago, he says, "I have to start wearing jeans and polo shirts and button-down shirts." I said, "Yeah, you're a man." So he says, "Papa, I need a nice watch with it." I said, "Honey, go in my whatever you want. Use my watch." He goes, "I don't like any of them. They're too big." I said, "What do you want?" He goes, "I need simple watch." I said, "Okay." I bought him his first watch.
Mm-hmm.
Bought him
What
the
you get on
best.
this?
I bought him Patek Philippe.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Mm.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's awesome, son.
I bought him
Oh, yeah.
I bought him the cheap version of it, Calvatana.
Nah, that's cool. That's a good start right there, man. He's gonna build a nice collection after that. He's gonna go with the
Yeah,
Hublot after that.
yeah. Well, I want him to get Boucheron Constantine has a beautiful watch, you know. So, Breguet has a beautiful watches. IWC. I told him to take this one. I told him to take this one. This is my dad's Breguet.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You can see it working too. You see the spokes in there working and everything. Nice,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Look at that bad boy.
Damn.
Look at that movement there.
That's
Yeah.
sick.
Nice.
That's clean. Sanj,
Yeah.
that's clean. That's super clean. What kind of cologne did he get? Did he get like Savage? Did he get YSL?
Why?
He actually, so a lot of people don't know about me. I blend my own colognes, right? So I
Yeah.
taught him a lot of stuff. So he went out. He liked. I put a lady, my buyer. I said, whatever he needs. So he spent the day with her. He came home with a lot of he liked Creed. He liked Giorgio Armani. He liked the new one from Jean Paul Gaultier, the blue bottle that you can buy.
Yeah.
He didn't like any of the Creed product. He liked Joe Malone, but he was more towards lot about Joe Malone and Tom Ford.
Tom Ford is good too. My wife bought that for me. That Tom Ford is fire.
Yeah, yeah. So he bought a lot of custom blend stuff, and he's happy. He's got like 12 bottles so far. It's good. Slowly.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So out of like the stuff that you got going right now, between the Oreos tail, the
Oreo
charisma,
Stell is done.
yeah, I know, but like the stuff that you've been working on, the stuff that you put out recently, what's been your favorite so far? What's been your favorite out of all the things that you've been working on recently?
It's a fair question, but it's going to be very difficult. It's like asking a father, you have 3 kids, which kid is your favorite?
Yeah, true.
But again, I could tell you, my 18-year-old thinks he's my mother. My 16-year-old thing, she just thinks, she could rule the house. And my son's like happy-go-lucky. So, it depends on the mood. But I really, on the Oreo Stell, I really enjoyed the Habanos, which not many people got it. The way we did it, if you bought 2 packs, we give you 5 free. So if you bought 2 packs, so you had 20 cigars, you got 5 free for $140. That's $5.60 a cigar.
Yeah.
You're a bad man, son.
And that's our thing. I mean, listen, I always tell. I had a conversation the other day. I was live with Pete Johnson, and we were talking, and They hate my guts. All the industry guys hate my guts.
Oh, they really gonna hate you after this Zodiac killer. I love it. I love it. I hope
That's okay.
make them all mad. Make them all
That's
mad.
okay. That's okay. You know, they could hate me. Hate is a nice thing.
Were you saying, I'm not trying to throw shit, but were you saying even Pete was hating?
I'm sorry?
Or were you saying even Pete was hating?
No. I mean, you know, there are few guys in industry are, you know, more friends than business guys. So Pete's one of those guys. I mean, Pete's a sweetheart. No
doubt.
I saw we got to try the new Cajono, the Corojo.
Yeah.
Everybody that tried it so far, I didn't try it today, but it looks gorgeous, and everybody said that it's unlike a lot of Tatuaje cigars as of late. So it's like a brand new kind of thing.
Yeah, he's got a lot of nice stuff, man. You know, John has from Crown Head has a lot of nice stuff, you know.
Well, that's actually going to be number 2 to follow this up with is the
Maduro, yeah.
Nice.
You know, my favorite from John is the La Pastoria. I can't pronounce that fucking gay French name. I call it. So what the fuck were you thinking when you put that name? You know,
everybody struggles with that La Patisserie. I know I've messed it up a ton of times, so you're not the only one.
I just call it pastry. That's it.
Yeah.
That Corona is my favorite cigar.
It's a killer, dude. That thing is so good. And the Cajono 2012 was really good. So I'm curious about the new one that just got released too. Is it 2024?
Yeah.
Hey Sanj, I was thinking about your LGBTQ cigar. You know, you're familiar with the Drew Estate egg, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
There you go.
That will be. Listen, you have to understand. You have Matt. You have to understand. These fucking faggots will call us pencil dick motherfuckers if we make fucking 9 1/4 by 48 ring gauge. They want fat, big fucking thing.
Drew Estate egg. That thing has like an 80 ring gauge, right?
Has anybody smoked that? Anybody here? Has anybody smoked that?
You know what I'm saying?
Anybody smoked that cigar? Yeah,
I've never smoked an egg. No.
I got one.
I haven't smoked it because it's shaped like a fucking butt plug. Just saying.
Bro, at the at PCA today, they had a booth where there was like, you know how like a missile launcher has a stand that you can like rotate? So they had that for a home wrecker for like a 990 or 10 by 100, like seated where the missile would be, and they were just like how it could hold up the cigar, you could just put it to your mouth and smoke it.
Nah, I'm cool.
No thanks.
So ridiculous.
I'm good.
I'm cool on that, Jack.
All this stuff happen when you run out of ideas, right? And you come out with stupid, silly shit, right? Pay attention to what you're known to do, and give your 100%, and just stop fucking fooling people.
Yeah. What's pretty cool though, Sanj, is that like you're not scared to put out a variety of different cigars though. I mean, you're staying within your lane, but you have a really good Maduro. You have great Connecticut's. You have great Cameroon that's killing everything right now. And you're not afraid to release these cigars. You got new cigars coming that's got a different profile. You're not scaring your market away though. You're not scaring your consumer away either. At the same time, man. How do you go about that? Is there a thought process behind that?
First of all, afraid of who?
Honestly, your consumer, because like we were saying before, like some of these guys, like with when you were talking about Fuente, when they did the Casa Cuba, and people were like they didn't know it was Fuente, so they were kind of staying away from it. So they were just they were shopping strictly by the name of the cigar. You know what I'm saying? They're not that.
So that is our goal, right? That's why I don't want to put bands on the fucking cigars. I don't want to do any of it because You have to like the cigar. If you like the cigar and the product's good, construction's good, go find me a $7 Cameroon Lancero with this kind of quality, triple cap, right? So prices are good, right? It's look, it's if you come out today's standard, if you come out with anything under $15, consider yourself very, very lucky, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
if it's good.
Exactly.
So here we are. We started this whole thing and said, hey, the only expensive cigar that I have is the Antra edition. Now that
Yeah.
cigar, it's going to be $14 because the tobacco.
Whoa, Sanj, come on.
What
yeah,
happened?
yeah, you killing us. And you said you killing us for $14.
You're really you're hurting me with that price, Sanj.
Yeah, but see, you have to understand. First of all, the size that's we made, there is no American company that we know make it because it's one of the hardest size to blend. The last cigar, and this size actually inspired me from one of my favorite cigar, which is Davidoff Dom Perignon. The size was called Lotias, which was 7 by 43 Lancero. There is no 7 by 43 Lancero in the market that we know, U.S. market, right? Because it's one of the hardest
Right.
blends to the ratio between binder, filler, and wrapper. And Eladio nailed it, and it took us almost 3 years. Cigars are already made for almost a year and a half now.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you're getting well aged, well balanced, something very unique. $14, 100% money's going to Sid Foundation. So and it's a beautiful boxes.
That's awesome.
We're just busting your balls. We're busting your balls, Sanj. $14
Yeah,
is
'cause,
not
I mean,
comparatively. It's not.
You say
that's your most
100% of it
expensive
goes
cigar.
to SIDS?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So prior to COVID,
Mm-hmm.
2004, June 2004, I lost my daughter to SIDS.
Okay.
Oh.
This June she would have been 20. So this is her footprints. This is actual footprints.
yeah,
on my
I
hand,
remember you showed us that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely
right?
remember that.
So
Yeah.
we used to come out prior to COVID. We used to come out with the limited edition cigars. Maybe 1,000 boxes, and 100% money we would donate to SIDS. So this
Yeah.
year we made 2,500 boxes because only 10 count box. So our math was, hey, it's $14 a cigar, about $2.75 a box. You don't want to do that. So we figure let's do 10 count and make 2,500 boxes and we will sell it. So like, believe it or not, 65-70% of the inventory is already spoken for. As soon as people come, they're like, we want it, and this is one and done. This is not, like other people, hey, this is limited and you see it all the time. It's not going to happen.
You could have easily done what everybody else is doing and jacked that up to, what, $20, $40, whatever the
But
case
that's
may
not,
be.
I mean, look, it actually bothered me. I changed the box designs 5 times to save a fucking, few cents here, few cents there. And I said, fuck it. It's, it is what it is. Because my goal, if we sell that cigar for $14, my goal is to make $5 per cigar after paying all the taxes, everything, and that's my goal.
Nah, we respect that, man, and condolences to the family too. But that's like to tell a beautiful story like that, to do something that's different for the industry, and to do something for the consumer's price point too. That everything about that is lovely, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to get.
Yeah,
everything about that is lovely.
Yeah, that's the whole concept. I mean, this is not, a lot of people tell me, yo, and also it's made by Eladio Diaz, right? And tobacco in it, it's very old, very unique, and like I said, as soon as I have it, I'm gonna send you guys the boxes, and that's the end of it.
Thank you so much.
What is your relationship like with Eladio, man, because you guys are making some really cool stuff right now. Like, when you guys are brainstorming or just talking about different, cigars and blending, like, what is your process like when you're working with them?
So it's more mainly. So I know I could call any manufacturer and say, "Hey, I need you to make cigars," and 99.999% nobody would tell me no, because my relation with them, my reputation with them, and Eladio, I think in November he was here with Cigar Ficcionado and at the Carnegie place, and somebody asked him. He says, "Hey, since you retired, you made the first cigar for a guy named Sanj Patel." And he says, "Why?" He said, "Nobody knows who he is." And he goes, "That's my son." So Eladio always treated me like son, right? So and I know Eladio almost 25 years. So
Yeah.
even like now, if I call him, of course I need translator, but it's like family, you know. So even when he sends me message in Spanish, he always calls me son.
Yep.
That's really cool, man. I just like the fact that you guys are still working together, 20 plus years down the road, and you're doing new, innovative stuff, man, and you're giving people great cigars. That's the main thing behind it, man. That's actually pretty dope that you guys are still rocking like that.
So we're actually working right now for next year with Ernie.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna ask any questions because I'm gonna let you guys put that together. I know you guys probably working on some
The
behind the scenes.
most expensive cigar you're gonna see retail $9.
From the three of you, and it's only gonna be
$9. Most expensive cigar.
fucking bananas. That's bananas, dude.
Bands and boxes.
With bands too?
Yeah. Listen, product like that, I have to put a band. Like red, I put a band because there's Chico's name. Black, we put a band because there's Eladio's name, right? And that's one way of saying thank you. How many cigars you have seen that third party make it, and they show that kind of respect and love to a manufacturers.
It ain't many.
There is not a live or there is not a question somebody asks me that I don't give Eladio or Chico a credit. They come first. I'm nobody.
I wouldn't say that, but I understand the humility behind what you're saying right now.
Look,
the fact that, like you were saying, with the relationships that you built with everybody over the years.
Here's the thing. You have to understand the difference between a chef and a cook. I'm the cook. He's the chef. He's overlooked. They overlook everything. You ever go to a restaurant kitchen? There is a chef. He's just standing there, pointing fingers. Cook is the one doing all the work. So I'm that cook. He's the chef. Nothing more to say.
Chef gets the name with the apron on it.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So, I mean, look, it's so Ernie and I also very close friends, very good. Even when I was in Vegas in November, first thing, he's a big SP 1014 Red Lancero fan. First thing he came, he said, "I hope you brought me my boxes of Lancero." I give
no doubt.
Yeah, so there are these are the classic people of industry, right? And that's a beautiful thing about certain people in this industry. And that's all is to it. I mean, I could go work anybody, you name it. I could pick up phone right now and say, "I need you to make cigars, blind something," and they'd be happy to do it. But I don't want to work with them.
But you're trusting your chefs right now. You're trusting the chefs that you know are going to make great quality.
And that's my thing. My guarantee to consumer is quality and construction. Your palate, your taste buds, you're responsible for that.
So you guys, I would imagine you already have test blends for the for the Eladio and the EP Carrillo already. You guys have test blends on that?
Yeah.
What can you tell us anything about it? Like, flavor wise or anything, or just right now you keep it under wraps?
It's gonna be very European cigars.
Okay.
Okay.
So again, look, the SP Black is the strongest cigar in my profile. I don't like strong cigars. I like cigars has to have character, has to have transition, right? What did I say? That's Solus is phenomenal smoke, but it's out of their
Right.
field because a lot of people don't buy it because they know it's they think that it's not strong enough for them. And my thing is cigars does not have to be strong; it has to be flavorful. And
Yes.
that concept that most smokers miss that.
Once again, I'm excited, man. Everything you got going right now, I'm excited for. It's only a few people that I get like really excited for whatever their new releases are. Everything that you're telling me about right now, from the Charisma to the Eladio to the Silver, like everything, the Oreo Cell, I was excited for that. It lived up to it. Like you were saying, the construction on that thing was spectacular. It was probably one of the best smoking cigars I've had in the past couple years. Not
Thank you.
saying that it's hyperbole. That's genuine, bro.
Thank you. Well, you don't have to say all that. I'll send you 2 more Oreos box.
Okay. I'll shut the hell up then.
Yeah, no. But if you like it, I have my personal stuff. I'll send it out to you tomorrow. That's not a Monday. I'll send it to Matt and whatever you guys want. Again, whatever you guys want, just inbox me. All of it.
Appreciate it, man.
It doesn't have to be
we
my
appreciate you,
cigars.
son.
If you say, Sanj, I heard about this cigar, of course, if I have it, I love to see people who really know about tobacco and enjoy it because sheer fact that it's a good tobacco, not because it's expensive or a well-made guy made it or that you can't find it. No, none of that. If you enjoy it, I got it.
So outside of the Sanj Patel line, like what have you been smoking recently that's had you like, okay, they're killing it right now. It's been a great cigar. What's something that's kind of flavor wise has blown you away recently?
So as you see us on live, last 6-7 months, I haven't been smoking a lot of cigars.
True.
So I have issues going on. So I don't feel well enough to smoke. It's just like, Matt said the other day, that PP, whatever it was. That's that's how I've been feeling for the last 8 months.
We gotta cure you that PPS syndrome, man. You gotta cure you that PP syndrome.
So
That's not good.
if something new comes up, I don't even smoke it. Rob smoke it, Innocent smoke it. They let me know. Because I don't want to be unfair to anything. I know how I feel. Right? This cigar right now, this Lancero is my favorite. Connecticut Lancero in RS88 is my favorite. I have no taste buds. I'm just smoking, puffing. So the audience said, "Hey, this prick is smoking something." That's all.
No doubt. We totally understand that, man. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, listen, it's even Ernie's the new Black. I did not smoke it because we got 125 boxes and it was sold within like 2 days.
They went quick, yeah.
So I haven't been smoking like that to say, and I know I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. I'm not blending anything new. I mean, this was all done. So I know the Zodiac Killer. I already know what it's gonna taste like, but I have more samples coming either Monday or Tuesday. Those are wet packs. And soon as I have it, I'll send you, I'll send Matt a bundle so at least you guys can get 5 of each.
Shouts out to the house, dog, man.
Thanks,
Yeah, you have to just remember when you smoke it, these are wet.
Gotcha.
So by the time it comes in October, it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
100%.
Sanj, have you always been a Lancero fan? Like, what prompted you to want to do a Lancero in all of your blends, or is that been a size you've liked a long time?
So since early 90s, right? Jose Blanco, Guillermo Leon's factory, Emmanuel Innova. Every Ben every time they gave me cigar as a blending cigar, we work with something, they would always hand me a Lonsdale or Lancero. And to me, I just fell in love with the size. And then, when you at the factory level, right? When you in the factory, if you smoke this, Lancero, same Robusto, Toro, you see significant difference in it, night and day difference. And to me, always one thing I learned, even from Eladio and everybody, one thing that I learned, it's a perfect Lonsdale and Lancero has a perfect balance between binder, filler, and wrapper. And I just like the size. And then it just, I've been smoking Lanceros for so long that it became habit for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Lonsdale's been one of my favorite Vitolas for a long time. I absolutely love Lonsdale.
Yeah, so Charisma has a Lonsdale.
Jose, what up?
Charisma has a Lonsdale size.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And all Charisma.
I can't act like I smoke Lanceros all the time. I'll go with a Lonsdale beforehand, but like the Lanceros that you put out, like you saying that Connecticut is money. It's absolute money.
Yeah, so so the Charisma has all classic sizes because that tobacco, it's so sweet, so old. That tobacco, actually, you smoke that cigar, it's like pure sugarcane. It's just cardamom and sugarcane.
You're talking my language.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if this is something you can do here and explain to us. When it comes to like procuring the type of tobacco that you guys want for the cigars, how do you go about that? Like, what is the connection? Like, who do you have to contact? Or do you already have like, tobacco that have the type of tobacco that you're looking for? How does that whole process work?
Yeah. So that process again. Look, Edgar. You know Edgar from OSAC, One Kill, One Shot. Edgar Hoyer.
Oh, okay.
He owns the brand OSAC, One Shot, One Kill.
One shot, one kill. Yeah.
Okay, so Edgar is a dear friend of mine for years. So Edgar's used to make cigars until he got fucked with, major company that was doing distribution and stuff. So then he, went out. And what he did, he went to Mexico. So he's part of the Casa Turan family, which is the original owners of Tiamo Cigars.
Yeah.
So he started growing tobacco. So he just sent me a video of a whole bunch of stuff that they got from 2021, right? And he's got 115,000 kilos of tobacco, binder, filler, wrapper, everything we need. So tobacco, I'll send you a video after we're done about the tobacco. Just by looking at that tobacco, to me, it's mouth-watering, right? And then he sent us a tobacco. We end up buying it. We spent $890,000 for that tobacco. That would yield me about 2 million cigars.
Wow.
Average size. I mean, if you go into like 60s and 70s and 80s, then it's less. But average sizes, it would yield me about 2 million cigars. But that tobacco won't be anything that we use with that tobacco. It won't be ready until 2026.
Understood, but just the fact that you have that, like, in the stash waiting to make, 2 million cigars is crazy.
What
is
the like sales count like on Industry Killer as a whole right now, Sanj? Like numbers so far, if you could share.
So everything we started January 7th, 2022. When we launched the red, then 23 we launched the black. So between Industry Killer, RS88, we're not even going to count Oreo because that was one time, but like our core stuff, right? So red, black, we sold over 3.5 million cigars.
Nice.
Damn.
And
a bad motherfucker.
That listen, just 2 weeks ago when we got Oreo, we had 500 bundles of RS-88 Connecticut, 500 Habanos, 500 Maduros, 500 Cameroon, and then the regular our industry killer. We have 500 and 500. Today, I don't have anything. It's gone. So, and again, look, people now who smoked our product, who bought like 5-pack to try, now they're buying 5, 6, 7 bundles. Same thing happened to Oreo. When Oreo came out, everybody ordered pre-order. Once I knew the shipments in Miami cleared the custom, we paid the duties and stuff. We took a pre-order. Monday, we took a pre-order. Monday's live. Wednesday, when we started shipping everything, right? Tuesday night, we packed, labeled everything. Rob shipped out first day, almost 600 bundles. And same people who got it on Friday, one guy, God bless him, he ordered 100 bundles. He said, this is the best thing since sliced bread. 560 cigars, that's what it comes out to. If you take 25 cigars, break it down to 140, it's 560 a cigar.
560, it's crazy. And I think, like I was saying before, I'm gonna keep harping on this. They had the best burn lines I've had in a while, dude. That thing was burning beautifully. Beautifully. Yeah. Perfect draw. I had no issues with it at all for $5.60.
Yeah,
crazy.
And that's our thing. Listen, we broadcast everything. That's why we guarantee all our cigars.
Yeah.
But
out of 3.5 million, how many have you replaced?
I'm sorry?
Out of 3.5 million, how many have you replaced?
How many what?
Have you replaced?
Well, right now I don't have any 550 blacks. It's coming. Everything's coming.
No.
So in the sense that like nobody's asking you like, yeah, hey man, these cigars aren't smoking the way they're supposed to. They're not burning like they should.
None. We have zero complaint. I mean, look, I have one complaint, right? So again, I'm one of those guys. I don't argue with people. So gentleman calls me up. He goes, hey, you guys guarantee all your cigars? I said 100%. And he goes, well, I have an issue. So he sends me a picture. Guy bought a 5-pack of red. Guy's got a nails like fucking wild bear. And when you remove the cello, you see he's halfway nicked. He's blaming me for that. You know what I did? Listen, I say, sir, no problem. Inbox us your address. We'll send you 5 free.
Respect, Sanj. Respect, man.
And right there. I mean, but it was his mistake. Anybody, if I still have those pictures. If I send you these pictures and say, guys, if anybody tells me that this is defect from manufacturer's end, I will give them fucking $10,000.
I'll keep my nails down.
I want to see the picture.
Yeah, bear claws.
Yeah, I mean, this motherfucker had a fight with his nail cutter.
So you're gonna come out with another limited edition called the Bear Claw?
No, not worth it.
Pay homage.
The whole end of it's free. That shit would be hilarious, though.
Yeah, Shaggy Foot.
But it just people. You of course listen. Selling all these cigars and doing all this. I mean, we had 2 complaints. One was that gentleman, and one guy was from Texas. He said, hey, I started smoking cigars. I want to try black. I said, listen, try red first. Black might be a little bit too much for you. And same thing happened. He said, these cigars are no good. I smoked it. It made me throw up. I said, nothing to do with fucking cigars.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And he's like, well, I was drinking and, and I said, look, what do you want me to do? He said, well, I need my money back. I said, I'll tell you what, you got it. That's simple.
Yeah. Fair enough, man. I mean, that's not gonna be any sweat off of you, man. That's just the fact that he didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, well, but again, my thing is this, right? First of all, how many brands you guys know that you have a direct access to a brand owner?
Right.
Yeah. I only have 2.
No, I'm talking about not you guys personally.
Even for us, jewelry people don't have that kind of access. So yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
Generally speaking, for a consumer, me, call me anytime, send me message, whatever, and I reply to every single message.
All facts.
You do. You do.
All facts.
Yeah. And my thing is, listen, I always tell people I make cigars. That's it. I just did an event. Guys want to take pictures? No problem. Guys, can you sign my? I said, have your dad sign your fucking box. Your dad should be your fucking hero, not me. The fuck? I just don't get it. The way this industry is coming, cigar, they make cigar makers, like fucking heroes. No, I just told somebody, hey, I want fucking pizza with pineapple and fucking mushrooms and hot peppers. That's all I did. Go kiss the fucking ring of the guy who really made it,
Yeah.
I mean, of course we had a lot to do with it, but hey, listen, I always tell people 90% credit goes to Chico, 90% credit goes to Eladio. Because no matter, if you guys were making cigars, if we made a cigar, 90% credit I would take to blend something, right? But at the same time, these are the lessons in industry. Listen, if I live to be 100 years old, I still will have to learn what they fucking forgot about this thing. So you can never compare yourself to fucking legend. It's that simple. Manufacturers got it all twisted. They think they fucking got it. Fuck you talking to.
Sanj, what's the more challenging business, opening up a shop or blending and selling cigars?
So in 90s, as you see today, manufacturers who manufacture cigars in 90, they strictly came in for greed and money because they saw it. So in 90, if you would have came out with the cigar, wrapped shit in it, put a band on it, box, somebody bought your cigars because nobody knew. So at that time, retail was phenomenal because boom was coming up, new cigar smoker were coming up. They wanted stuff. They didn't understand. They didn't have social media platform like the way we have today. So it was very limited information. It's like, you going to McDonald's and asking lady behind the counter what's in this burger. Fucking you don't know. Right? So, at that time, people who came out with it, they made it. And their goal was to just flood the market. They saw money. And which, hey, that's one beautiful thing about America, capitalism, and that's fine. But in our case, we get somebody today at the event, he says, hey, this guy sells out your cigars, why don't you produce more? I said, we have no interest doing that. And same thing earlier, I think so somebody says, why don't I go to PCA? I have no business being there. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol. I don't touch any other woman than my wife. So I have no business going there. And then everybody that comes out with new stuff, they give us month before and they give us month after. Same deal. So I don't bother with it. But we might get ready and just come to PCA just to fucking have some, aggravate some people just for fuck of it. And that's it.
Yeah, got it.
But, I mean, it just the way this business has grown, it's fucking mind-boggling. Everyone, if you look at every company, says, "Hey, we don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this," right? But what happened?
Right.
They come out with every fucking month. They come out with new cigars. So if you don't have tobacco for your first primary line, why the fuck are you coming out with different shit? That's the CDI, flood the market. That's all it's doing.
Yeah. Are you seeing like a good amount of younger smokers like coming into the hobby? Like, what's the state of that as far as like new people getting into the hobby? Do you feel like that's in a good spot?
I don't have that kind of clientele. So 95% of my clientele is long-term smokers, connoisseurs. So I don't have anything. I mean, yes, of course, you get one or two guys come in, and then I take over and I educate them. It's like Innocent when he first came. He didn't know nothing about it. I set him down. I teach him. I love teaching people one on one, so I have no problem with it. But you know, reality hits, and then it gets expensive. So they stop, and they just for smoking cigars, they just smoke cigars, right? So I don't have that kind of clientele.
Got it.
How long has the shop been there? I don't think I asked you that the first time. How long has your smoke shop been in Jersey? How long has that been there?
We're here since January 7, 1992.
92.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is the growth been like from 92? Because you came in, like you were saying, during that boom when everybody was just they just throwing cigars.
97 was the boom. 97 was the boom.
Right. So you've seen the growth. So what is the growth been like, for the smoke shop in general? What is the change been like?
So from 92 to 97, we used to do a lot of, like, if you ask, all the CAO people and stuff, I had a lot of big part in that company, a lot of companies. And then,
right.
One day I just said, you could, online, internet was big thing, catalog, not internet, catalog. They used to get catalogs mailed to people. And I'm looking at pricing. I said, why am I carrying this Macanudo? I'm paying 48% tax. And somebody as a consumer could buy it. Like if a box cost me $100, $48 was tax. And then you as a consumer could buy that same box for $89. So I'm like, why am I competing with myself? So in 1997, I decided to go strictly boutique. If you were not boutique company, we did not carry you. So every boutique company that's old, we supported them.
Major.
Then I think our thing is, and I also kind of gave promise to myself that we were not going to charge any more than MSRP. So even today, there is not a single cigar. If you look at Half Real or Cigar Aficionado, whatever the MSRPs are, it's the same MSRP on every cigar we have.
So, question from the chat: what do you think the futures of cigars will be, and do you think the government will ban them?
Here's the thing: government. First of all, I said this, when first FDA stuff took on, and I always Jose Blanco and I always we talk at least once a week, twice a week, and look, FDA could never take this away. Again, I think I explained to one of the blogs. If you build a home, what do you need? If you're remodeling your bathroom, what do you need? You need a permit. Why do you need that permit? Not because the town could come to your house because you need no kitchen or no bathroom. They want you to pull permit because if the electrician, plumber did the right work before you close up the wall. So FDA is doing that. Now FDA wants to ban all the flavored shit. People, the reason they're panicking because there is a lot of unnatural things, even the so-called natural, is in the cigar, and those are the one is going to get affected. Now, again, in the name of FDA, a lot of manufacturers made a lot of money. A lot of manufacturers raised their prices. Oh, registration fee. We had to register the brand. Guess what? Doing a business, it should never be a burden of a consumer. That is your fees. That is your legal fees. You pay for it. So now FDA said you don't need to do this. Did these motherfuckers lower their prices? No, because these cocksuckers, every motherfuckers have raised the prices from $1 to $2 per cigar. Because they said, oh, we have to pay. We have 20 blends. We have to pay, 100,000 each. Nobody fucking paid. And now it's not even the FDA says you don't have to register those brands. Why didn't they lower that price? Again, I always tell people, doing business, no matter what you do, how lavish you make your lounge, how lavish furniture you get, it should never be a burden of a consumer.
I wish everybody saw it that way, son.
Yeah, but look, earlier DJ made a video, right? And I would say consumer is the one to blame.
Yep.
Listen, if you have a crack dealer on a fucking corner, wherever you live, you buy crack, you're a bigger jerk off. You already know that guy's a piece of shit. He's doing what he's doing. You already know he's a piece of shit. So by
Yeah.
knowing he's a piece of shit, half the battle is over. Now it's up to you. All these high ranking prices, quality going down, and the prices are going up. Listen, since January to now, every motherfucking company that we deal with, they ran up $1.60 to $3 for no apparent reason.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why?
Greed.
Right?
That's it.
Consumers,
That's it.
they're getting it. It's that simple. You have to blame everyone.
Yeah.
It's the blame for all the Zodiac shit. It's the blame for all these cigars coming out at $40, $50, $60. And if we keep jumping on it, oh, it's a limited edition, or I'm gonna drop all my money on that. They're not gonna be concerned about what the cigar is smoking like. That's not the manufacturer's fault, like you're saying. That's the consumer's fault. That's dead on. And DJ was really on it.
Yeah, listen. If I decide to come out with the cigar, and say, hey, this is $30 cigar, I'm gonna make sure that I'm giving you $65, $70 cigar for $30. In 1992, do you know how the SP Red Robusto $8 is? 1992, I sat with Ben Tom, Don Douglas, and they said, what are you looking for? I said, I want $15 cigar that I could sell it for $8. That cigar, red, is still $8.
Mm-hmm.
Still to this day. So let me ask you this, Sarge. What do you think is actually going to be worth the cost? Because for me, it's just like, it's just tobacco. I don't understand what they can put into that, what type of tobacco, what kind of manufacturing they can do to make that cigar worth that much money, worth the $100, worth $65. What is in that cigar that's going to make it any different from, your $7, $8 cigar? What can they do to make it even worth that much? Is there any tobacco that is that good that it should be worth, $65 for one cigar?
So, in Japan, do you have gypsies that tell you fortune?
Yeah, they out here. They have those. I can't remember what they're called, but yeah.
Cigar makers are gypsies selling you fortunes, empty promises.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's what I thought. That's what I was, wailing about the other day, because I was going off. It's like, yo, it's nothing that you put in this cigar right here that should make that tobacco worth, this cigar worth, $40.
Yeah,
it's a good cigar.
So like there are some cigars, right? But it's genuine old tobacco. So like Davidoff Oro, I would pay $1,000 because I understand the tobacco. But anybody else, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm glad you clarified that.
Not the new Oros, the one with Eladio signature on it. I will buy that cigar. If somebody says, Sanj, I need $3,000 for this cigar, I buy it. I said, give me what you got.
Because that's for you, though.
Yeah.
Like you know, like you said, what's in that.
But I know what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You follow me? The new stuff,
What's that?
I don't smoke.
And you know what's in there too.
I don't smoke gimmicky cigars like that, and that's the end of it.
I just wanted everybody to know the difference. It's like, because I couldn't imagine like where you're getting tobacco from unless you like there's some rare leaf that's growing on the top of the Himalayas that nobody else can get to. Like that's the only way I could see like that. This is worth somebody spending all of their money for. But I get the sentimental value.
But here, look, on our silver, right?
Yeah.
The wrapper is 20 years old, certified 20-year wrapper. That cigar is going to be $11 and $12.
Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of the justification these brands say is, oh, this is 20-year-old, 30-year-old tobacco, or it's been aged this long, and so they try to justify the cost just because it's sitting somewhere.
So, okay, John, whoever's telling you that, tell them to prove it to me. We can. We have certificates.
Right.
By somebody telling you that Kalen looks handsome and smart in them fucking glasses. They fucking lying to you.
Keelan is eating it tonight.
Show the paperwork,
I'll
Keelan.
take it. I'll take it,
Yeah,
man.
but
My
I mean,
mic is fucked
listen
up. My
again.
glasses are fucked up.
It's a snake oil mentality, and the problem
Yeah.
is the consumer is not educated.
Yup.
So look here. I run the shop. I'm here. So if somebody comes in, we get a lot of visitors from all over. Today we have people came from Canada, set them down, educate them, and I give them a whole bunch of free cigars. And he's like, "What?" I said, "Take it. It's only cigars." The guy couldn't believe it. But you have to educate people. Now, again, the difference is there are so many cigar shops, there are so many lounges, and there is a tobacco shop. I'm a tobacco shop. Most of these lounges you go into, they have fucking 20 boxes of cigars and 500 seating, and then they have live DJ and they have this and they have that. What the fuck are you doing? Like I don't go to cigar lounge to fucking have a headache. I go to unwind. I want quiet.
Yes.
To be able
Peace
to
and
sit in
quiet.
the corner and forget about everything, and light up a smoke and enjoy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
So,
But
so then I got to ask you, as much as you can say, like, what it makes the Oro then worth it? Is it just the rarity of the kind of tobacco that's in it? Is it
yeah.
how they yeah, okay.
So the tobacco, I know the history of that tobacco,
Yeah.
right? So I think that was one of the oldest tobacco
Hmm.
in their archives. Now, understand where Davidoff came from.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you see where the tobacco
Yeah.
came from?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are there any other cigars
got
out there
something.
that you feel like are worth above a $15 price point today?
No.
I like it.
No. I mean,
Same boat.
look, if you
What did you light up, Hound Dog?
I'm sorry.
I was asking Hound Dog what he lit up. 'Cause I didn't see it when I went.
Look,
I got the
To me-
Struggle and Mil Diaz Maduro.
to
Love
me,
that.
a lot of times I smoke industry killer Habano, right? And people come to shop and like, hey, that smells good, looks good. What is it? I said industry killer. And once they find out it's $6, they don't want it. And then the second thing, hey Sanj, I seen you smoke a lot of expensive cigars. Why you smoke $6? My answer to them is very simple. If this cigar was $60, I still smoke it. I'm not smoking it because it's $6 or 60. I'm smoking it because this is what I like. And
What you
it's
like.
right there. So, if you feel like, somebody asked me, hey, is this cigar just today? We were at the event, guy had at the shop something that we don't have. And he said, hey, this cigar guy wants, $27. You think it's worth it? I said, to smoke it one time in 5 years, it's worth every penny. But to go back to repeat, you're full. So just so you can say, hey, I tried this, right? And that's all it's doing. So anything's worth one time.
Sure. Except the Zodiacs.
Again, you're gonna find fools and say, "Oh, this is the best thing I smoked since sliced bread," right? So
Yeah.
it's a different way of looking at stuff. It's how people are looking at stuff.
Yeah.
And it's very simple. You come to my shop as a consumer, and if I know your palate, what you've been buying, and if you buy something out of ordinary, I'm like, hey, instead of taking 3 of this, don't even bother with this, but take 1 of this, try it. And that's what my job is, right? You go into any cigar shop, they got fucking girl with fake tit, fake ass, and fucking selling you cigars, right? So where is the knowledge? Where is the education? Where is sitting down with the consumer and say, hey, what can I help you? What do you like? What do you have smoked? Have you ever smoked cigars? you know, and you sit down, and nobody takes that time because they're all fucking, cigar sellers, celebrities.
Yeah. I remember I started smoking in 2007, and I remember back then, like a $12 cigar felt premium. I mean, that felt like premium, $30. I remember the back then for me, and I was a newbie, obviously I was very new in 2007, 2008, but I remember the Padron 80th anniversary, the Maduro, the 1926 Maduro 80th. That was like a $30 cigar, and that felt like astronomical. I mean, that just felt, and now it's like, that's just every LE that's coming out. That's coming out now.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, listen again. If that's what you like, then that's what you like. But my, I always one message that I always want consumer to understand that money does not make cigars. It's what you like, right?
Yep.
Somebody today said, "Hey, how come we never seen your cigars in Cigar Aficionado for ratings and stuff?" And I said, because they have criteria. We don't meet their criteria. You order for Cigar Aficionado to rate your cigars, you have to be in 50 retail shops, so which is not happening, right?
Yeah.
I said European Cigar Journal magazines rated a lot of our cigars. The Lancero, they give 93 points. But I don't post any of that because to me, if you don't like my cigars, that cigar is shit to you. And I'm okay with it because I'm not sure everyone's going to like me. I don't expect everyone to like me or my product.
No. Dude, I gotta say, you mentioned the Habano, the Habano industry killer, the RS-88 and the Cameroon are my two absolute favorites. I love those cigars, man. They're so good.
Yeah, great stuff. I enjoy it. I love it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what this bandless Oreo Tail Habano is about, man. Since I don't have a band on this, I'm gonna see what this is
I
about.
really like that one.
The Maduro is really good. I had to light it up after Sanj talked it up so much. It's good.
Maduro is money.
Oh.
Dude, I have so Sanj, I gotta tell you this on that note. My old high school buddy came into town, and he smokes like once or twice a year, but he had since 2017. He's not a big smoker, but he's a light hobbyist, But I handed him. I hadn't had the Oreo's Tail Habano yet, but I handed it to him. And I was like, "Hey man, try this cigar." And I didn't say anything about it, And he's like looking at it. He's like, "Well, who's it from?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a good cigar." I was just trying to like downplay it, And he starts smoking it. And halfway through, I'm like, "How's that cigar?" And he's like, "Dude, this is really good." And I was like, "Yep." So then I told him all about your brand.
And see, that's the thing. Even though he's a new smoker, it's enjoyable. Right, but if you give him a fucking pepper bomb, he's gonna throw up, and that's the thing. I mean, I have a lot of requests from people. You should make stronger cigar. You should make stronger cigar. I said, if I can't smoke that cigar whenever I feel like smoking, I'm not making it. Everything that I have, if people, whatever reason, they stop buying it, I have no problem. I can smoke it. I'll send you fucking guys cigars. You smoke it.
Yeah,
people is like, they question like there's some sort of ulterior motive as to like why I, push your cigars so much. It's like, well, one, if you watch my channel, I hate pepper bombs. I hate peppery cigars. What does Sanj not make? A peppery cigar. He makes flavorful cigars. Like it's just for me, it's a match made in heaven to be able to promote and just, continue to enjoy these cigars because it's all about the flavor. It's not about the strength. It's not like the 7x54 black, nicotine wise, that one can get you by the end of it because it's such a big ass cigar. But it's not gonna, blow your palate out.
So on the black, my favorite size is 754. On the red, Lancero is my favorite cigar. So you see, it's what I'm in mood for, right? So like black, I don't smoke 550, 554, 654. I want that 754. And Lancero, I'm satisfied. I mean, Lancero is my favorite size, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I really I love the red and Robusto. I like it in Lancero too, but the Robusto just really hits for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's what you like,
Mhm.
What has been like, for people who are coming into the shop and, they're smoking, your most recent releases, or they're smoking the industry killers or whatever the case may be. What has the feedback been like from just people coming in and just trying, the Lancero, they're trying the red, they're trying the black. When they're talking to you, what kind of feedback are they giving you?
So, this is something that I'm very proud of, right? So, I love nothing more than feedback from people. We don't have a single client. I have not met a single client or customer, whatever you want to call it, in shop or online, who has tried our cigars, right? And they did not buy repeat. 75% of my clients are repeat customers on my product. And that's something I'm very happy about. That's my pride, right? So, if somebody comes in new, today we had a gentleman who's new, he's like, I follow you. Actually, it was from your guys, he follows you guys. I think he might be watching today. He came in, guy took almost 2.5 hour ride to just meet me. And I sat him down. I took my time. I said, look, I have to leave by 1 o'clock because it's heavy rain and I got to get there by 4. So I sat with the man and I educated him. And he's like, man, no one ever, he goes to a lot of shop to shop to shop. I think he's trying to break into pipe business. Young kid, right? And he said nobody ever explained that to me. And I gave him a bunch of cigars and I say, here, this is how you talk. And he's like, dude, I became fan of this cigar. He said, this is how much, you couldn't believe it, $6. And that's what you want. And when you have a repeat clientele, you want. Then I don't give a fuck what somebody says. If 70%, 60%, 70% you have a repeat client, you won.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And not a fanboy. I'm not big enough to be a fan. Somebody's my fanboy, right? But they just genuinely like the product, and that's all it's to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's safe to say we're pretty much fanboys of your Sanj. I mean, we're friends, but we love everything you do.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. The reason I send you again, I just send out a whole bunch of fucking things just to shut guys up. There are a few peoples that I saw them and I like what they do. So I said, hey, I'm gonna send you stuff, right? But I don't like it when there is a guy calls me up, hey, I'm a review guy, I need this many cigars. And I'm like, we don't give out cigars.
Yeah,
What
right.
do you mean? I sent the guy fucking shouldismoke.this.com. I said, get whatever you need from there. Yeah. And he goes, but don't you give out free cigars? I said, no. I said, I'll tell you what, pay for it, review it so you give me an honest review. And then even if you said my cigars were shit, I still send you whatever you need. I'm not that guy. To me, I take criticism well, but also you have to understand where it's coming from, right? So if you just started 2 months smoking and knocking some cigars and 2 fucking brands is the best thing to you, then I'm not your guy. You have to, I always tell people, all of you, what I like about you is I see every review you guys do, and you're very fair. And to me, that's all I want. You have to be fair, regardless of a brand. I could be a scum to you or to other reviewers, but if fucking cigars are good, you gotta say cigars are good. And I could be the fucking best thing, but the cigars are garbage. You gotta say, hey, Sanj, your cigars are garbage, and I expect that, and that's what I would appreciate more, honesty. And that's all it's doing.
One of the things that I heard today was that some of the brands were very keen on the fact that we are not connected to an actual cigar shop. Like none of us are an actual store, too.
Right.
Because for a long time in this space, at least, it was all about people pushing cigars, you know, through their store.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's another specific thing that allows us to remain as unbiased as we possibly can be, and also to give legitimate opinions on our reviews outside of just our own, trustworthiness and honesty.
And listen, that's only thing, even if they call us and like, hey, I don't tell people. Listen, I think it was John, very beginning, I sent them cigar, and he said, hey, by giving me cigars, don't expect. And I said, I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yep.
And that's who we are.
Man.
John gives that disclaimer out to everybody.
Dude, I tell that to people. Well, I tell people all the time too, man. Like, if you think we're just Sanj nut huggers, like that's the first message I sent him, and I've sent that message to other people, like Michael said. And I had one, I'm not going to name the brand, but I said, hey, if you're going to send me stuff, I do honest reviews. And they said, well, if you don't like it, don't post it. And I said, well, then I'm not going to review your cigar. Then I'm not going to review cigars, even if they're good, because it's not a fair representation.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we want. All the review guys should be a fair review guys, and that's all it's doing.
Yeah, Keith.
One of the best things though, like that I've been getting recently is that a lot of people have been going to Sanj's shop and it's like, hey man, I was just at Sanj's shop the other day. You guys talked him up. I just wanted to go check him out. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted to smoke his cigars. So that's been really cool feedback for us because we're gonna be influencers regardless. But every one of us that's sitting here right now, from Roger to Michael to John, DJ, Matt, myself, we take pride in the fact that everything we say is the honest truth. And we can get in a lot of trouble. I know I get in a lot of trouble all the time for just saying how I really feel about certain brands.
But listen, here's a simple question, right? There's 6 of you, right? No, 5 of you. I can't see. I'm blind.
There's 6 if you count Roger. He's there.
Yeah.
So if I send a new blend to all 6 of you, and DJ over says, man, Sanj, this is fucking garbage, I am not upset. Because guess what? I respect his palate. If John says, hey, this cigar's best thing, I respect that also, right? But what I'm not willing to respect is some motherfuckers only smoked 5 cigars in his life and trying to call the shot. You could suck my fucking Indian balls. It's that simple. You have to see where it's coming from, right? And to me, I respect everyone. I think I can't see, but I think next to Matt is Tim, right?
That's Roger.
This is Roger. Working Man Cigars.
Oh yeah. So I just sent you a whole bunch of cigars to you guys. To the Hugo, Tim, some gentleman named Tim. You guys send them cigars. So I just Rob send out a whole bunch of stuff. So they probably get it Monday, Tuesday. But I label everything. Because if you're gonna say something, at least give people a proper information. That's it.
Yeah. It's hard to post the bad reviews too, because like I want to be always respectful, but I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest, but I'll try to be respectful. But the only time I get really kind of disrespectful is if you're charging me 40. If it's like a $40 stick, which I don't pay for myself anymore. But if I get sent one and these people are charging $40, $50, $60, that's when if it's like a really bad, that's when I get a little disrespectful. But otherwise, I'll be honest.
What up, Fred?
Be respectful to the people trying to make.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing, right? If you speak the truth, I tell innocent all the time, you fat fuck. And people around me don't know me. They're like, why you calling him fat? I said, the motherfucker's got mirrors in his house. He knows he's fat. I'm not telling you any other way. I'm not telling you lies.
Yeah.
Right? So, if people don't like it, fuck them. That's my mentality. And that's what I'm saying. If I show you guys my inbox from manufacturers, Sanj, when you're going to stop saying that, this price, I said, but am I lying? And then like, no.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't I say it? Oh, but it makes us look bad. Well, you don't like my ass. I need to please you, right? This is what we do. You could do same thing. You could do it 100 times better than us. You're a big company. I'm nobody. So they could do it, but they choose not to, and then they expect, oh, we're this or we're that. You know, as you see, I think it's a new trend for 2024. Everything comes out. It's like 18, 19, $20, $370 a cigar. I mean, come on.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Are you talking to people in the background, like, with other consumers? Are you talking about like how they're pricing their cigars and all that kind of stuff? Are you talking about, is that like a dialogue between a lot of the cigar owners? Like, hey man, I need to increase prices, or I need to make more money off of this. Are more people talking about that? Is that like a dialogue between you guys?
No, so an industry killer, most I get is, hey, Sanj, the industry killer RS88, can you sell us million cigars? No sell, no nothing. And I'm like, why? They want to pay wholesale. He goes, we'll just put a nice box and sell that cigar for 14, 15. I said, I could do the same thing. No, thank you.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And longest, listen, consumers are going to pay for it. That's all is to it. They're gonna keep on doing it.
Do you see an effect right now of the industry killer? Do you see a lot of people kind of like, okay, maybe we need to kind of start moving back towards this way, because we're going to keep talking about how great that is for the consumer, how great it is for us as reviewers. Do you see an effect already of the industry killer actually killing the industry?
Well, look, the name, I'm not looking to hurt anyone in industry. It just, for me, we were live just like this. You see how the fucking Zodiac Killer was born? That's how that was born. So I was on one of the blog, actually, podcast, and they said, I was talking about cigars, and I said, what, fuck it, I'm gonna come out with, re-revise all my cigars, and we're gonna call it Project Kill the Industry. And then when the industry killer was never had a name on it, so I said, fuck it, this is perfect cigar to prove a point, and this is the cigar. I'm gonna call it Industry Killer. So it was just that simple. I mean, look, I had dot heads. I made snake charmers before. I made a lot of stuff with funny names, right? And this thing is the perfect fit. The cigar fits the name, and it just stuck with us.
All day.
We had cigars called Section 8. It was $3.50. And people loved it. And they're like, I didn't want to call it house brand. I didn't want to call this brand. I didn't want to call that brand. So guys like, what are you going to call it? I said, fuck it. Section 8 is cheap enough that we could put Section 8. And that's exactly what we did. So,
DJ, can you put that back up? You think he'll answer that question?
Yeah. Sanj, why do you think people are leaving Aganorsa Leaf?
Well, listen, we could talk. I'm not going to talk. I know the inside story. We could talk one-on-one. I can't do it private.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in public. Sorry. After this live, we could talk about it.
Okay.
Cool. Because we'll do this, so you don't have to get too involved in that. But it's something that we have been bringing up a lot. We can see that there's a difference with that brand, and for people who like us who've been smoking that brand for a while. That was one of my favorites for a minute. It was really one of my favorites, and it's rare that I ever go in my humidor to have that now. So you know what I mean? We can see it's a difference.
So what happens in industry or anything, right? Even in any business, when you have generations, work, and you're third, fourth generation, now you just come into the business, right? And it's like they said, young, dumb, and full of cum. They want to rule the world. In process, you fuck things up, and that's exactly what happened.
Validated.
Yeah. TR is the problem.
Understood.
Manolo is a good friend of mine. Actually, Paul Palmer, before they even separated, Paul Palmer and I worked together for somebody else's brand. Manolo, actually in 90s, there was a magazine called Dominican Tobacco Business. and Mercedes Santos was the editor-in-chief of that magazine. There's actually 7-8 page article, about me and Manila. And then we used to do a lot of business. So the first Casa Magna that got rated #1 cigar of the year, that was actually
Colorado.
blended by Chico Rivas.
Ah, okay. I loved that cigar back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like the Casa Magna?
I did.
Yeah, the Colorado. The
Colorado back in
was
08.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Oh, he left. But I have the original ones. I'm gonna send you. If they came in a wheel of 30 cigars, I'm gonna send you the original Casa Magna. I'll ship it out Monday. See,
Dude,
how easy was that, John? If you just inbox me and say, Sanj, I like this. If I have it, I fucking send it.
Dude, that would be sick because I
Sample
feel like
A.
they've changed. I feel like they changed because back in 08, when the Colorado first came out, I really enjoyed it, and then I had it recently, and I didn't like it as much.
Well, that's the thing, your prices go up, quality go down.
Yeah.
Funny how
Did
that
you have
works.
do you have the anniversary or just the Colorado?
Me?
I have all of them.
Yeah.
I think because it was made by Chico, so I think I have like a couple hundred boxes and bundles. I actually have the original bundles that I took from factory direct. So fuck the boxes,
Dude.
I don't need it.
Dude, I would be.
Can you do me a favor? Can you go downstairs into the humidor? So look, when you go open the door, follow my steps now. As soon as you open the door, look right. There is a boxes. It's a Casa Magna.
Bro, I would be honored because like that was one of the first cigars back when I first started smoking that really hit for me. Like when they first came out way back then.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'll send it Monday.
That's one of the best things in the world, John. Like when it's been a cigar that you haven't had in a while and you're trying to get that flavor again. To get that the second time around, man, that's a beautiful thing, bro.
So I had a friend of mine, and if you he's a big opus, and I said, listen, what it was and what it is, it's night and day difference. And I no, impossible. I open the old box and I give him little number 4s, right? None of the motherfuckers could get out of chair. Same thing happened with the bull. I had a friend of mine, Cigar Dimple, she's probably watching now, and he paid $65 for Andalusian bull. And I says, listen, how long did I give her the original Andalusian bull? MSRP was $9.50.
What?
And I gave her that box, and I said, try this. She says she's never buying this cigar ever again. Look, cardboard. This is the truth, but there's a bag. Yeah. So look, these are the original Casa Magna box. I'm gonna send you the package because package has, I think, 30 cigars. So at least you get 5 of each. These are the package when there was 27 cigars to a box.
Wow. Dude, that makes my whole month, man.
Hell yeah. Sanj, man, when I come to Jersey, man, I just want to see like everything that you got down there in that cellar.
You gotta smoke while you want.
I'm honest, man, but like I'm more in awe of just like being able to see it. I just want to see all that stuff that you got down there, man. You could just be like, yeah, go down here and turn left and then go check this out. Go get that. That's just dope to me, man, that you just have that kind of a catalog down there, man. That's amazing.
I could close. I could be you, Helen Keller. You can't see, but I can. Closing my eyes, I could see everything. Thank you.
Hold on, man. Let me take these off.
Oh man, you're a damn dude.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Got the refill pack on deck.
Damn.
Man,
beautiful.
Sanj, you're making me laugh too much tonight. You're making me show my toothless gap right now. So
That's okay.
That.
So this is the original packages that when they came, I just took it like this.
Yeah.
You know, and
we're gonna end up cutting a cigar somewhere.
no, no, no.
Yeah, you just
I
stand
wanna,
into the package like it's nothing.
I
You're gonna
wanna,
be a little yellow on that solo.
Oh yeah.
I wanna show you something. First of
Let's
all,
see.
this came out of my humidor, right? Original
Yeah.
cigars, no humidity. Look at the sallow, very minimal brown.
Yeah.
This is look, zero humidity, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pinch it. This is when cigar. Now guess how much this bundle of 30 cigars were back in the day?
I don't know, 200 for 30 cigars.
We'll go 150. Lighten that motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker, man.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna guess for 30. I'm gonna guess 200.
That was the price I just removed was $150.
Wow.
Hey, you guys, right now, go subscribe to the Infamous Smoke Show. You're not getting this anywhere else. You're not seeing anything like Sanj just rip open that pack and light the cigar up anywhere else, man.
For real, dude.
That's only with
The
this crew
original-
right here, man.
Original Casa Magna.
That's
Look
so
at that
freaking
shit,
sick,
bro.
dude. This is taking me back, man.
Beautiful.
Don't worry, you have it by Wednesday.
Bro, I appreciate you, man, so much. That's awesome. Makes my month, dude. For real.
Hey, we gotta put that on the short, man. Somebody gotta clip that. That's a cool ass thing to see a rip that package.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
Oh, it's cold.
Put that on the t-shirt, baby.
So Sanj,
What do you
you
want?
oh, go ahead, Keelan.
No, I was just saying we gotta put that on a short, man. You just ripping that package open and lighting up that Casa Magna like that, man. That's some cool shit.
But look, burns perfect, no issues, no humidity, no nothing.
Yeah, but okay, on the humidity, the humidor you're keeping in the basement, it's got to be at least like 50 RH, right? Like just ambient humidity.
It's just regular basement. If I take a trip, I don't know if I could turn this camera around. If I show you my basement, it looks worse. I'll make Killen proud. It looks worse than Sanford and Son fucking front yard.
That's why I want to see it. That's why I want to see it.
I just throw shit all over. A lot of stuff I didn't even know.
Would you have no humidity if you lived in the desert? Would you do no humidity too?
Yeah, absolutely. I just don't believe. Here, look how minimal brownness it got.
Yeah.
Because nothing's
That's
bleeding
wild.
through.
That's
Look.
wild.
Look, and then I'm going to
It's
send you
really-
this.
So this is now Project Kill the Boveda industry.
Well, listen, it's not. I never ever. Do you know it hurts me so much that when Rob ships stuff, people wanted Boveda stuff, and it bothers me to no end that I gotta put it. That is the hardest thing for me to see those. And I told Rob, I said, don't even show me that. Because I mean, look, Michael and everybody's good friends, at Boveda, but we were actually live with them, and I proved them completely wrong. You have to, if you going with science, then you have to believe science, right? It's that simple.
Yeah. I see your point.
This thing is candy, sugar.
Yes.
I want it.
Dude, I loved those things back in the day, man. They're great.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get that. I want to see your review when you lighten that bad boy up on your review.
Oh, bro,
on the Cigar Alchemist channel.
that's
That shit's gonna be lit, bro.
Hey,
That is
Mina,
happening
so cool.
ASAP, dude.
ASAP.
that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's how many 30 cigars in here? Mina, give me 2 bundles. I'm gonna send you, Matt, 2 bundles. Split it with you 6 guys. Give me. Oh no, we have it. We're not shipping tomorrow, Sunday, right? Yeah. So okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send you 2 bundles. 60 cigars for you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Oh, no,
Thank you,
just
man.
fucking enjoy it.
I will.
Yeah.
Dude,
We all will.
Toothless and all, he don't even care. He's been smiling the whole time ever since he saw that.
Yeah. While I'm shipping,
I don't
anything
care.
else you need, let me know.
Don't care. That's all. I love it.
Let me know whatever you need.
Appreciate it, man.
Okay.
If anybody has a question, please read it out because I'm blind
Yeah,
as fuck. I can't
Yeah,
see
we'll read
it.
them out.
I think DJ's got you right now.
Yeah. So the guy what is the favorite stick? Just Old Luciane? Casa Fernandez line. What cigar smokes like that today?
No, you can't compare it. What it was and what it is two different things. If you buy Haagen-Dazs vanilla ice cream from 90s and what it is today is two different things. Still, it's the same brand.
Wait, hold on. What's that?
That's the thing most people need to understand. Just the age itself, time. You never could repeat that. So when something is good, and if you have a good palate, listen. I know this blend Chico could never reproduce that again.
The terroir is going to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The terroir is going to be different. The age is going to be different. The leaf
Yeah,
is going to be all of that. Yeah.
Even
That
back
makes-
in the day, the simplest soil, right? Today, all the newcomers came on. They're using chemical based fertilizers and stuff.
Yeah.
Old timers use manure.
Yeah.
So you have to play. All that plays in part. Also, I'm not one of those fucking tree huggers that believe in climate, change and shit. No, it's just fucking nature doing nature's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know of anybody right now that's like, kind of trying to treat their soil and their tobacco in the purest way? Are there any companies out there that are doing their best not to use as much of the pesticides and all that bullshit in there?
Yeah, there are a lot of companies. Yeah, a lot of companies.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, about 3 weeks ago, I posted a video with Eladio that it's a whole farm a little bit further out in Dominican Republic. It's on my Instagram page. I posted it, and that's where everybody's going through more mountainy and phenomenal stuff.
How often do you go out to like, do you ever get to Nicaragua? Are you able to travel like that? I know haven't been feeling this well. Are you able to go to Nicaragua or Dominican Republic?
Before 6 months, I was going there every other month.
Right.
Right now, 2 hours ride today fucking killed me.
Yeah.
What tobaccaleros do you appreciate the most? Do you have any favorites or any places that you like to get your tobacco from? Or are there any tobaccaleros or any companies that you like to work with the most?
Well, in that part, I deal with experts. So I leave it to Eladio. We know what we want. So Eladio will say, hey, this is where we're going. I leave that to Chico, right? And say, hey, this is who we're going with, right? So Don Leo Ray is a number one guy for us because of our relation. He would open up, just like I'm opening this rare shit for you guys, he would open up rare shit for us. So it's different. It's a relation base, right? So you're not walking into Chico's place and say, "Hey, give me this," or you're not walking into Eladio and say, "Give me this." That comes with relation and long term relation.
Yeah. So I gotta ask. His closed mouth doesn't get fed. Do you think Chico will come on and talk to us at some point in time? Do you think he will come on to the Infamous Smoke Show?
I can't hear you. Say that again.
Do you think Chico will come on to the Infamous Smoke Show and talk with us at some point?
So yeah, we could get Chico. We could get Eladio. Problem is, we need translator.
Oh yeah. True.
So hey, if you want Chico anytime, no problem. If you want Eladio, no problem. But we need translators.
Yeah, that would be kind of difficult though. Like my Spanish and my Japanese is not good.
Listen, if you ever got Chico, right? And translator, we could have Mario from here translate. All you have to do is just keep quiet, ask him questions, keep quiet, and let him fucking do his thing. He'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it. Like the sound of that.
What that man knows, man. Listen, again, he's young, but what that man knows, there is not a single person, new guys I'm talking about, his age level, that never shine people's shoes, man.
You got a favorite blend by Chico? You got anything that he's done that's just like, oh man, this is one of my favorites for over the years that I smoked from Chico. There you go. There you go. That's it.
That's why I have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, son.
That one even beats out the red, Sanj.
I'm sorry?
That one even beats out the Love and Passion for you.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
That one
He
even
said,
beats
does that
out
beat
the
out-
Love and Passion for you.
Does it beat the Love and Passion?
Red.
Yeah, you know what? Yes, because it's not quite same as Love and Passion, but it's everything in the flavor profile that I look for. So for me, I would say yes.
Wow.
That's mad respect.
Yeah.
Mad respect.
Yeah. Now, if this cigar, it was like $6-7 when it came out. If this cigar was $60, I still buy it.
Still buy it.
Because this is something I enjoy. This is something that's to my, when I smoke stuff like this, right? It's like, okay, this is perfectly made. This is what I will make. You understand? Absolutely, 100%, no doubt about it.
Also, I think a crazy thing is probably the access that somebody like Eladio has experienced throughout his career, because there's no brand with an archive like Davidoff for so long, right? To be playing with. So it's like you got to pick and choose like the very best from everywhere. And
and
experiment.
look, there are a lot of people now. You see Chico's making a lot of cigars for a lot of people, right? But again, those are not proprietary blends.
Yeah.
Everything that we make is proprietary blend. There is a big difference there. Making a cigar and then making a cigar.
Mm-hmm.
We're making cigars.
Right. Totally get that.
Yeah. So a lot of people just don't get it. I mean, look, Charisma, it's 2.5 years. Even my red, when we recreated, it took me and Chico 3.5 years to say, okay, we're good. Right? Same thing with black. It took Eladio almost close to 2 years. And we had all the plans. We had all the original.
From the start.
Yeah.
Sorry to talk over you, Sanj, but from the start, like, what are you guys looking for? Like, when you're communicating back and forth, what are you looking for to say, okay, this is it. This is what makes this cigar exactly what we were looking for. What is going into that process?
So in red and black, we were looking for anything. Red and black, we were looking to create exactly what we had.
Oh yeah. So you kind of go back to the 90s.
Right. So, we had a bunch of cigars, and I'm like, hey, this is it. We smoked them. We wrote notes. We smoked them again. Did notes, and then we went to drawing table. Red took us almost 2.5 years to say, okay, June. If you go back into my Sanj's Smoke Shop page, June 7, 2020. I took a picture smoking a little stuff, and all I did titled it, "This is it."
Got it. Nice.
So like Charisma, look, it's been 2.5 years. Cigars it took us a long time. Antra took us a long time. So everything that we have is proprietary blend. I am not going to a cigar maker and say, hey, I need 200,000 cigars. What you got? No. Because so the silver right now, because of the issue we have with the guy who has a wrapper, right now is only 150,000 cigars, 50,000 cigars of each Vitola, right? But if you could sign it again, then same thing. We want to continue. Now, if you notice something, if you look at my SP Red from original and now, no changes.
Wonderful. How difficult is it to maintain a supply so that you keep remaking that cigar over and over again?
Well, so that's the thing. Like the new tobacco that we acquired from Edgar, it's 2 million cigars. So now it's already paid for. So we know what we paid. So that's why I can't understand why all these companies every 3 months, every time they get fucking, lose motion, they raise the fucking prices. Right? And that's why we're doing same prices. We're not changing any prices.
Because you're able to get the tobacco, you know what it is, you already paid for it, you got millions of, there's no need to keep upping it. The only reason to do that would just be greed, basically.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's taking notes.
My goal, anything that I come out with, other than Anthra, it'll be less than $12. I think Matt.
Thank you.
I don't know if I sent Matt the silver. I think I did. Yeah. Chocolate, ginger. I get a lot of guava fruit.
I got what did I get? I got like not like preserves. Apricot.
Yeah.
You got that nice fruity profile in there. Sweet. That sounds amazing.
Well, it'll start off. And that's why, listen, I tell a lot of people, if you're not into that vintage, moldy, pungy tobacco, don't buy my cigars because you're going to waste your money. But if you're into that vintage cigars, then this is for you. Now, you're going to get, you could see the wrapper, you could see how old that is. If you have trained eye, you're going to say, man, this is fucking age, right? And then you get a lot of chocolate. And then you're gonna get that ginger, like true ginger taste to it. And then it just fucking gonna go right into fruit. Like I get guava fruit. And then people who smoked it, they're like, man, what the fuck? This is like, pure fruit. And I'm like, yeah, that's what it is.
What's really cool, man? When I opened up that Oreos tail, when I opened up that pack, I think I mentioned it in the video that I did when I was doing the unboxing of it. Like it was just a natural tobacco smell, like that pure tobacco smell, and that makes me so happy when I get that. Like it doesn't smell like any kind of chemicals. It was just sweet tobacco. That was the first thing that hit me. I was just like, okay, I already know I'm gonna love this. It was so natural, but it was so good, and it was like, what that really good tobacco smells like. That was the first thing that I got when I ripped that open, man. So that was awesome to get that.
Yeah. So actually, you know what I just thought of? I think if the Zodiac Killer sample comes in Monday, I'll ship you Monday, but it's already shipped from Miami, so it could be Monday, Tuesday. As soon as I get the Zodiac Killer, I'll ship everything to Matt together.
Appreciate you, Matt. I know it's a lot for Matt, man, but we appreciate it.
No, I said he's our distribution center.
Yeah, Matt. Matt is our hub.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Guess so.
Yeah.
How's that Casa Magna treating you?
Very good.
Yeah.
The way it should be. Has zero pepper, so much flavor, so much bouquet. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Even the smoke itself. A lot of bouquet.
Did Sanj see the question here?
I can't fucking see. I'm blind.
Somebody in the chat asked Sanj, talk about the Padron wrappers and how they're actually MSA from the Torrent family.
I'm not going to do that.
One.
Gonna get him in trouble.
But in general, like what do you think about Padron cigars as a whole anyway? So you don't have to go into that question, but what do you think about Padron as a whole?
Well, look, if you like it, then it's good. Some people buy Mercedes, but they fucking live in an apartment where they're making their payment for that monthly Mercedes payment. they could make in a fucking down payment in their fucking home. So priorities are different. So
Yep.
you know you can't control that.
Man, after my own heart. I appreciate you on that one.
Amen.
And I say that while I'm wearing a pajama hat, though. The irony.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I
you know,
totally agree with that.
yeah. And there are some people just buy it because it's, you know, it's value in every aspect, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and you know, just the other day, like I said, I bought my son his first watch, 13-year-old with Patel. And people are like, why are you spending that kind of money? I said, I'm not spending money. That's an investment.
Facts.
You know,
And,
it's an
and
investment.
he's gonna appreciate how that watch is gonna appreciate over time. He's gonna appreciate the value in having quality.
Absolutely. You know, so for me, it's a quality. You know, it's never because somebody else buys it. It's never any of it. You know, it's to me, I like it. It's quality. That's all it's doing. I'm a quality guy.
Heard that. Somebody was asking, Sanj, have you heard of, what was that, Don Bongino? Don Bongino cigars?
Say that
One more
again.
time. One more time.
Somebody was asking, have you heard of Don Bongino cigars?
No.
Me either. So I didn't know anything about that one. That was Fred, by the way. Shout out to Fred.
I think he just dropped a review on that today.
Nice.
Sanj, what kind of watch? I know you got a new watch that you're looking for right now. Is there another watch that you're trying to buy right now? Something that you want to add to your collection?
Nothing exciting coming out. I mean, you know, I have. Look, my son's watch. I bought him the classic Salvatana watch. I mean, you know, it's classic watch, and that's what he wanted. Like watch like this is too difficult for him. He don't want it. You know, I like a lot of you know, Henry Vincent. I like a lot of IWC. You know, I like Husran Constantine. So you know, I mean, I like Parmigiani. Parmigiani's, you know, very good watch for the price.
No doubt. I just like to see what like the stuff that people are really looking forward to and they're looking at right now, like the type of watches. Like for me, what I've been spending my money on, since I'm not spending as much money on cigars, like buying shoes lately. So that's kind of been my thing, like buying these new Jordans or whatever the retros and that kind of stuff. So everybody has their thing that they fall in love with. I know Michael probably got some new liquors that he's looking forward to add to the collection.
New what? Liquors?
Liquor.
Yeah, you rock them knickers all the time.
Yeah, but you know,
Pantaloons.
it's bottom line. It's, you know, there are people believe in quantity and there are people believe in quality. So, you know, I mean, to me, look, I'm 56 years old. I have not owned, I have never, I don't know what pair of sneakers feel like on my feet. I do not own sneakers. I never bought it. So, you know, soon as the weather comes nice, you never see me in shoes. It's always sandals.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, shoes. I mean, I buy high-end shoes, but you would never know by looking at it that this is a high-end shoes. Because to me, I'm not buying it to show it to other people. Hey, this is Gucci or LV. No. You know, look, I just took my shoes off. Look at this. Very simple, right? Nothing, no bling, no nothing. Completely handmade, right? Look at the brand, Hermes. Right? So if you put it on, nobody would know.
Yeah, unless you're like really into Hermes, you're not gonna know, right? So yeah, that makes sense.
I don't want to look. My daughter dressed me today, right? She said, "Papa,
you got the Burberry shirt. I see the Burberry. I see that. I see what you were doing there. Show the sleeves.
Hold on.
Catwalk, Sanj. Whoa, Sanj. Whoa.
This is not OnlyFans.
You see
It was
it?
After Dark. Infamous After Dark.
See? I don't like that belt because the buckle's too big. You know?
Yeah.
That style, my daughter bought, she knows she buys a lot of Hermes stuff for me. So she said, Papa, you should wear this belt. I said, honey, you're gonna make me look like fucking Dominican. One of them big fucking buckles. I don't want that.
Yeah, this camo hoodie's actually Prada.
Yeah. I mean, you buy it because of quality, right? I love all my shirts. 90% of my shirts are Burberry and then Xenia.
I was
Because
just joking.
look, this shirt is 12 years old. 12 years old. And it looks like I bought it yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, shit lasts.
Yeah, and that's what you is. Classic. Classic stuff would never go out of style. Remember that.
Yeah, this is just Cabela's. It's just Cabela's.
Yeah. But it just idea is, you buy stuff because you enjoy it. You buy because it's comfort, right? I know I had a long ride. This fucking shoe makes you feel like you have nothing on your feet. And you come to my store, I walk around barefooted. I love walking barefooted. I hate shoes. I'm sorry?
He said he buys all his stuff from Kirby Allison.
Who the fuck is Kirby Allison?
we don't have enough time left on this show to go.
Oh no, we got enough time. We got enough time.
You don't want to
like that.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
I'm gonna send you a video after this show's over for Sanj.
You're gonna like this. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing like what's out there today.
I'm so pumped. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Bring me back, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have just texted me and say, "Hey, Sanj, would you happen to have this?"
we know that. We know.
Dude,
we know.
even if I did, I gotta say, Sanj, I did not expect you to have original Casa Magnas down there.
Right.
So
listen, I go into a lot of shows and stuff, and they talk about old cigars, and I pull out boxes. They're like, "What the fuck? Like, where is your basement?"
Yeah.
I mean, now I don't have a lot of stuff since we lost all that, but I have a nice collection.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Goals.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And that one makes me happy, sharing it with those who appreciate it and enjoy stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's why we bring you on, Todd. That's why we appreciate you, man, because that's you can call somebody Japan boy, you can call us motherfuckers and cocksuckers all day, but the way you treat us as reviewers, people, like you treat us as people, man, we appreciate it.
With me, you gotta worry the day I don't bust your balls.
Yep.
Right. That's the day you gotta worry.
Yeah, I would have wanted it any other way. I love it.
Same thing with that fat fucking,
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, he's got another question. What do you think of Reserva and Grand Reserva brands? Is it truly aged or just marketing? And next question.
Drop dealer around the corner. You should be able to tell zero difference in between that. No significant difference. Different band, different box. In most cases, don't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
So you could come out with fancy names, fancy this, fancy bands, but what's there is there. Smoke them side by side.
Yeah.
See for yourself.
Yeah. Sanj, do you see any regions becoming prominent? So, like right now, Nicaragua is really hot. Obviously, the Dominican Republic. Do you see any regions like Costa Rica or Peru becoming hotter, or even Honduras? I know Honduras. There's plenty of Honduran cigars, but do you see them even anything besides the DR and Nicaragua, like kind of becoming better and better?
So Costa Rican, it's not going to happen. They have phenomenal, one of the best tobacco, right? But the way the government and tax structure is set up, people don't want to do business. So now, like, when we manufacture cigars in DR, right? They ship it to it. So it's designed for export only, right? But at the same token, if you buy the SP Red in Dominican Republic, it'll be $24 MSRP because of their tax. So Dominican government, when you export it, they don't charge us that internal tax. Costa Rica, you're paying that internal tax. That's why if you look at any cigars that come out of Costa Rica, they charge you the internal tax before they ship it out. That could be 300%. So if you're making cigar for $4, finished product, not naked, finished with the band box, and say, hey, this is $100 retail value. Wholesale value. That same $100 now is costing you $400 because you got to pay 300% duty. So where is that? Who's going to observe that? That's why a lot of the Costa Rican cigars are very expensive.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't charge money just for sake of saying, oh, it's Costa Rican tobacco, we're going to charge, right? No, it's actually, there is a cost, and that was the main reason that we left Costa Rica. But our original SPs were made in Costa Rica by Don Douglas.
Okay.
And that time they didn't have that much taxes. Today it's just fucking wildfire. Nicaragua, it's popular not because of what they produce, it's how cheap they produce.
Okay.
So if you look at, like, we try to work with a lot of companies out of China for a lot of stuff, but then the actual product is cheap, but then when you look at the shipping, it's like same shit. And I'm like, forget it. Let's just stay here. So there's a lot of industry stuff that you have to think about. And people say, oh, this cigar $60, this cigar is $40, but look at it, where it's coming from. Look at the history. Know your background. Know the culture of that country, and then you can make a shot. And that's what it is.
Are they just against the tobacco industry as a whole? I mean,
no, but that's how they feed. Tourism. Fishing is big in Costa Rica, right? And tobacco is big, but now it's actually in '90s. Believe it or not, it was very, very promising. There was SP was made. There was a cigar called Esteban Cruz. Steve Sachs, God rest his soul, made cigars. Tony Brahani made cigars. Bahia cigars. Right, Bahia Gold was one of my favorite cigars.
Yeah. Anytime I have a cigar with Costa Rican tobacco, I usually like that cigar. Like I really like Costa Rican tobacco.
Yeah, so now you have Atabey El Septimo, right? You have M Bombay from Mel Shaw. But again, those prices, and that same thing happened. Mel's a great guy. In the beginning, he called me and I said, Mel, you don't have name, you don't have anything, no one knows you in industry, right? And you coming out with $18, $19, $20 MSRP cigar, no one's gonna buy it. People don't care that it's made in Costa Rica. It's like some people say, oh, cigar is a cigar. Alcohol's alcohol, car's car, right? But if that's your mentality, then there is nothing I can do to educate you.
Yeah.
Right? Guys tell me, they see me, wear high-end watches, and they're like, my Seiko tells me same time as your watch. I said, no, your Seiko just tells you time. My watch tells me my time, where I'm at. Big difference. So, people need to understand that. Tobacco is coming out, where is it coming from? We actually experimented with Colombian tobacco, and it's very hay, very bittery. Right, and you can't do it. You can't use it. A lot of countries produce, their main source of agriculture is tobacco. Do you know India produces largest amount of tobacco in the world? But their tobacco is non-usable for cigars. So if you look at, they use BDs, they use it in chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco is very big in India, right? I dip Indian tobacco. They use it in snuff, the one you snort. They use stuff like that. Very big. They actually have a toothpaste. It's called IPCO, right? And you use it as a toothpaste, and it just gives you the morning rush. It's tobacco toothpaste.
Let's go. Wait, Sanj, you dipped?
I'm sorry?
I said you dipped too?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it's
What do you
pure.
usually dip with?
So it's not like Copenhagen or Kodiak or anything. This is like all pure natural tobacco. So if you look at the ingredients on this thing, right? It's only 3 ingredients: tobacco, lime, edible lime, and menthol. So I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but see, it looks like pure tobacco, and there's no ingredients other than 3 ingredients. So Copenhagen, Zodiac, Kodiak, all that is bad because in 80s and 90s, early 90s, the way they used to do it, you dip a bag, right, of anything or loose cord, and they usually used to have granulated glass in it. So what you do, you take a pinch, you put it, and that fine glass will make puncture in your gum,
so that it would get into your gums faster.
Nicotine. So this way, this is natural because it's edible. You ever use cement and you put your hand, the next day your skin rips?
Yeah.
Right? So there is the lye that's in it that's doing it. So this one, there is the edible calcium that does the same effect, but it doesn't do any damage to you.
Understood.
Yeah.
Do you smoke tobacco pipes at all?
I'm sorry?
Do you smoke tobacco pipes at all?
I used to. Pipe just became too much work for me. I'm lazy when it comes to shit. I want to be able to light it, smoke it, and fucking go home.
Yeah.
I feel it. I had a phase, and I still smoke them every now and then, but I feel the same way. The tamping down and all the maintenance on the pipe and all that. Yeah.
Lars, right? Lars T10. You guys heard of him?
Mm-hmm.
So Lars T10, when I used to blend cigars with him, we actually had a tobacco that I made it very aromatic. We used to blend our own pipe tobacco. So I have this project just for me, not for sale. If I even go through it, it will go out just to like guys like you, for them to enjoy it. So actually, I'm making a cigar. I want to call it saffron.
Okay.
So we actually using actual saffron, actual spices, and stuff like that.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's cool.
That might not be cheap. That might not be. That'd be an expensive cigar with saffron.
Yeah. So I want to use actual spices, and when it's ready. I mean, so far what we have, I love it, but still takes time. Yeah, and that's never going to be for sale. That's just for strictly pure enjoying something different.
Yeah.
When it comes to like Cameroon tobacco, like is it difficult to procure that in Africa, or is it best just to get the seeds from other places, get the seed and then grow it in other places? How is that going?
So a lot of people claim that they're the only one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And
one group in particular.
Well, we're not gonna mention no names.
Yeah.
But Frank Lucas thought he was the only one with that blue symbol. Remember American Gangster?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I knew you were going.
Yeah. So anybody could say anything. It's accessible to anyone.
Gotcha.
I always wondered about that with Cameroon.
Yeah.
That answer. That answers the question. I don't. Obviously, I was going to name names, but that's helpful.
DJ, we got any more questions?
Got a question about Sanj's family history. Is it rooted in Indian tobacco at all?
Yeah. So even today, I think we spoke about it once before. My family is the only one probably in the world today have a technology to take nicotine out of tobacco without harming tobacco. So until 1997, our clients, my family clients, were Philip Morris, RJ Reynolds, Lorillard, Brown and Williams. These are the companies that made all the cigarettes, major companies that made cigarettes. So until 1997, it was legal to add additional nicotine to cigarettes. And then FDA banned that process, right? So that's when, natural cigarettes came out. Like American Spirit was the first one to come out with natural, right? Then they had, this catnip cigarettes, which was, pure non-tobacco cigarettes. So they banned all that. So even today, our clients are, pharmaceutical companies. So when you see like CoQ10, Nicorette patch, Nicorette gum, that is our raw material. So we also make BDs, number 27, that's owned by our family.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to India, my family is known as the nicotine wala, means nicotine merchants.
Yeah.
Even today, that's how we know.
I think you mentioned that to us before. That's probably like the first time we talked, but that's cool for people who are just getting into it to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a random one. Do you ever purge your cigars?
No.
Yeah.
I just look. My thing is, I hate to tell you this, guys. I want to light a fucking cigar, smoke it. If the shit don't burn right, throw the fucker out. I don't give a fuck what it is. Right? To me, it's just, cigar smoking should be just enjoyable in every aspect. I don't want to struggle with it. I don't want to carry a poker. I don't want to carry this. Just fucking throw it out. It's cheaper to buy a new one.
It's true. It's true. It's fair.
We got DJ.
Got a question on Davidoff. How does Davidoff maintain the stability and flavor for so long over time? Since nothing tastes like it did back in 2015? Is that what it was?
Yeah. So that's the thing. Limited production. You don't see Davidoff making millions and millions of cigars of something. Everyone who knows me knows my favorite cigar is Davidoff Millennium Toro. Since 18 years, when Eladio first gave me that cigar, it wasn't even in production. I fell in love with it. To this day, my first cigar, 365 days, is a Millennium Toro. I just like that size. And that's what you're paying for. Listen, the Davidoff, people say it's expensive, but if you look at what they're providing, if you're a long time smoker, then it's worth every penny. I'm a big fan of Davidoff. If I, for whatever reason, if I couldn't smoke my own cigars, I'm only smoking Davidoffs. And it's because I'm a consistency guy. I want quality. I want what I want, and that's all there's to it. So there's no, year after year, there are changes in the same cigar. And that's what, I tell people all the time. If you ever smoke a first Davidoff, write down whatever you know. You don't need to be a fucking expert. Write down what you taste and come back fucking a year later, buy that same cigar. It's going to be the same thing. So, Davidoff's is not mass production cigars.
Aside from the Millennium, what else do you like to smoke Davidoff? What other lines do you like?
I really like, believe it or not, Yamasa. I like Yamasa.
Yeah.
I like, and that's probably one of the most underrated cigar among smokers.
Dude, I've been singing that praise for at least for a year now, year and a half. So I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. And again, like right now, if I didn't have this, like I couldn't smoke because I have my daughter's car. But I would light up, probably anniversario. You know, even though it's mild, but it's so much flavor. And today's smokers, they don't understand the classicness of that kind of stuff. Oh, it didn't get me buzzed. No, what the fuck? It's not. Go do fucking snort a coke if you're on buzz. So it's very different.
Gotcha.
All right, Churchill. Have you ever tried the Oro?
Oro. So I think we talked about it. Millennium every morning. Oro last Sunday of the month. I smoke 12 Oros a year.
Gotcha.
Now I'm panicking because they don't have the Eladia Oros. I only have like 24 or 25 Oros left.
Damn.
So I'm like, little kid on fucking Sunday night that you got to go to
right.
school in the morning. Yeah.
That's pretty much it for questions.
Yeah.
All right, real quick then, since we're not gonna do a lot of the TV and movie talk. You guys watching Shogun? Anybody watching that?
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I just started Shogun last night, man. I'm like 3 or 4
Episode
episodes
2.
in.
That shit's good, man.
It's so good. It's so good. And like I can only pick up like one word in Japanese. What's that?
See, Kaylin, the benefit of you being Democrat, you got time. Us Republican don't have fucking time. You fucking watch TV. I don't even know how to turn my motherfucking TV on.
That's the problem with QAnon and y'all Republicans, man. Y'all don't even know how to work the technology y'all complain about.
Yeah, exactly. But we're working. That's why we don't pay attention to that. Breaking news to me is like 6 months later.
Oh, that was great.
Oh man, you need to relax and unwind a little bit, man. Get some Japanese culture in your life. That's hilarious.
I do relax. My downtime, like when I leave my shop, I shut my phone off. Right?
Oh, that makes sense.
So
yeah,
I get up every morning, 4:00 in the morning. Right? And if it's like today was cold and rainy, but when it's nice, right behind my house, I have a river and I have furniture that I sit there, me and my dog, and I smoke cigars. My wife makes me an Indian tea and I have a good time. I spend like 2-3 hours. I don't even take my phone there.
You out there barefoot by the river.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
No doubt. No doubt.
Sanj, you have to shop every day, Sanj?
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. Except Sunday. Sunday belongs to my kids and my God.
Nice.
There you go.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
And the Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, when I say my kids, my Oreos included in it.
No, I mean in the Oro cigar on Sunday.
No.
Yeah,
last Sunday of the month. I'm
Just
not
last
wealthy
Sunday.
like you. I don't have Republican paying my bills.
I can't even lie. They are taking care of me out here. So
yeah,
if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have this house. I wouldn't have the cars sitting in front of me. I wouldn't have any of that. So I can't
right.
lie.
Next lifetime, I want to come back as is a fucking dog or fucking illegal.
I see that pup right there, man. No doubt.
Yeah. you see what's happening in New York? They get $3,000 debit card a month, free rent, free food. They complain that they living in this fucking hotel that it costs you a normal day $600-700 a night, and they living there and they complaining. They get fucking breakfast, lunch, dinner, fucking video games, this and that, cell phone. Top of that, $3,000 debit card. They didn't want the food stamps because this is embarrassing to them. What the fuck? What am I doing wrong?
That's because you don't live in New York. You don't have to spend what, $3,000 for a closet.
No. This is they giving it to illegals, government, taxpayer dollars.
Do the work.
What?
Who's gonna do the work?
Well, a Republican. Where do you think this coming from? Taxpayers' dollar. Taxpayers' dollars.
That's funny as hell. Don't get me in trouble, son.
No, right. We speak the truth. Fuck them liberals.
I know who you voting for this. I know who you voting for this month. In November.
You know, for me, listen. Let's not go there because you know what?
We'll do that offline. Let's do that offline.
No, I'm not worried about people. I don't give a fuck about people. I speak my mind. Listen,
okay, that's why you're here.
Listen, Democrat-run states. Go look at it. Do research, and I'll come back 2 months from now and look at all the Democrat-run states. They shitholes. Corruption.
And the Republican states are not. All of those politicians. I'm not Democrat or Republican. All of them are assholes. You ask me.
You have to when you become sanctuary state and you do not want to take what you agree on and you want to make it blame that it's somebody else's problem. I got a problem with that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I get that.
Now, New York City mayor said, "Oh, we don't want it," but yeah, they said, "Oh, welcome all." Then keep them. How is it that students, kids, can't attend the school because they need the space for illegal to sleep and live? So they said, "Well, COVID, you got trained, so now you could do online schooling." Would you want that?
If it's gonna help people, yeah.
I'm sorry?
I said if it's gonna help people, yeah. The same way you got the same mentality like you would help like somebody that's homeless. The same Republican mentality you could say, "Oh, get up, pull yourself up by your bootstraps."
Listen. If you're American veteran, take every fucking thing, not illegals.
Everything.
If you give veterans every fucking thing that they need, I'm willing to pay more taxes. Not that I don't, but I'm saying I'll pay more.
I got you.
Yeah.
Veterans are fucking sleeping in the street, and these fucking illegals come into this country, right? And they get everything. Where is the fucking justice? This is America. Can you do anything these motherfuckers do in this country, in their country? No, you can't. They'll fucking put 2 bullets in your head.
I ain't gonna say on that because you got a lot of those people that are working on the farms. They're working and cleaning and doing everything for all these other people that other people don't want to do. They don't want to do the work. So
listen, the greatest thing about American people, if these motherfuckers are not doing it, we will do it. It's that end of it. Right now, look at the new generation. My own kids, they don't even bring their dishes down. Why? Oh, we have a guess what? That's today's generation. But look at our generation. I've been working since I was 13 years old. Why? Because that's how we were trained. So guess what? If this illegals and again, look, if you're illegal and you come to this country to better yourself, God bless you. This motherfucker's committing crime, beating up police officers. Did you see the fucking Texas border? They fucking stomped these fucking guys. My thing is, why the fuck they have AR-15s? Just fucking spray and run. Done.
But people are taking those same AR-15s that are Republicans and they're shooting up the schools.
Yeah, but listen. If you're American, you could comply with American justice system, American rules, American regulations are there. If you come outsider and you disturb the peace of American people, I have a problem with. But you're an American and you fucking go berserk, you go postal, then guess what? There is a justice system designed for it. These motherfuckers beat up a cop, and the fucking fat fuck Democrat fucking prosecutor let him out same night. And he's flipping fingers at American system. I got a problem with that. If I'm there, I'm cutting that motherfucker's throat. You gotta
I got
show
a problem with both
respect.
of them.
I'm sorry?
I got a problem with both of them. Like, to me, that's the whole.
Hey, so you guys sit on Sokka's lap at PCA yet? I want that picture.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. I was the only one at PCA today, to my knowledge, on the stream.
Well
But
played,
good go. I did
DJ.
have
Well
a
played.
motherfucker's lap. I did have a cigar. I did have a cigar with him on Wednesday at one of the
Yeah, I saw him
lounges.
in his throne.
And what I will say is that Sokka and Sanj both share their affinity for watches, because we talked
Okay.
more about watches than we did cigars
Well, I'd hope so.
for an hour and a half.
Sokka just made a watch with the tobacco.
Did he?
No. So
Oh yeah, I thought he had the tobacco in the face, right?
Yeah.
Lafferty had that made.
Yeah.
That's a 101 that he had made
Yeah.
from his guy.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago,
And
David
that's the subject
Lafferty was
came
here.
That's how the subject came up, because I looked at his watch and I was like, Dave, is that the one with the tobacco on it? And he's like, yeah. And then Steve went in for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Is that a 1-of-1? Is that a 1-of-1? Is that watch is a 1-of-1?
So the guy
I
who
think they're
makes
gonna make
Lafferty's
couple more.
watches, the guy who makes Lafferty's watches, right? He bumped him up on the list essentially for his timepiece because he was willing to send him tobacco to experiment with it. Was the story that Dave told me. Yeah.
Yeah, so David was here a week and a half ago. Showed me the watch, beautiful, right? And he knows that, Lafferty knows I collect watches. So right now it's just one, but I think they're making a couple dozen of them.
Oh, for somebody that you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Sokka's a great guy. I love those
believe it.
guys. Yeah,
I
love those.
like Dave too. Dave is mad cool, man. I like Dave a lot too.
Yeah.
How are they
Yeah.
keeping that? Like, did he explain how they're keeping the tobacco like in there so it's like it's preserved and it's strong enough to? Did he explain?
Yeah,
any of that?
so this is nothing new. So if you look at, and I believe 1998, Rolex made a watch called Havana, and the dial is actually tobacco.
Nice.
So the part is they preserve that tobacco, right? And they've used this it's some sort of material. It's almost like a epoxy, but it's like 1,000 times stronger than epoxy. And they put it, it's a
That's
matte
what I was
finish, so
expecting.
you won't even see it. So if you actually, move the dial casing, you remove the glass, remove the hands and everything, you could actually pick that up just like any other dial. The beautiful thing about Sokka's watches are there's 3 holes. It's a tourbillon. So it's like a nice holes on tobacco, very unique. The 1997 Rolex Havana, it's just a dial, it's just all tobacco.
That's so clean. That's so dope.
Yeah, it's
I'm jealous.
beautiful watch. I wish it had a little bit more weight to it. I don't know if you
Yeah, I held it.
hold the hand.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very lightweight, To me, I like watches with a little bit of weight on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have some drip on your watch.
I'm sorry?
I said you gotta have some drip on your watch. You gotta have some bling to it. What's your favorite in your collection right now? What's your your go-to that's your all-time favorite out of all your collection?
On what? Watches?
Yeah.
I really don't have one. It depends on what I'm wearing, where I'm going. If
For the
something
move.
is classy event, then I'm gonna put a classy watch. If something where there's a lot of youngsters, then I'm gonna put a little bit something with the bling on it. So to me, I mean, I'm at that point. I just posted a watch that I bought that 10 years ago. It's a Patek Philippe World Perpetual watch. It's on my Instagram page. It just popped up in those memories, Facebook memories, and I posted it. Yeah.
What we gonna do, fellas?
I don't know. I think Hound Dog's gonna fall asleep on Roger.
Way past his bedtime.
Roger he got the carpenter shoulders though. He got the working man shoulders. He'll be all right. He'll be
No, we can wrap it up.
This thing is just sugar.
Dude,
I cannot wait for John to get that cigar, man. I'm so hyped to see him doing a review on that shit, dude.
I want to be like a kid in a candy shop, man. I'm so
man.
Yeah. So if the Zodiac Killer samples come in on Monday, then I'll ship it out Monday. If not, it should be here. No, it's shipped out already. It just cleared custom on Thursday. So I'm hoping Monday. Once it clears custom, normally it takes 3 to 4 days. So I'm hoping that it's here. If not, if it don't come by Tuesday, I'm gonna send you this Tuesday, and then if it comes, then I'll send it again.
Okay.
So I know we're about to roll out of here, man. But yeah, thank you for that. I said I know we were about to roll out of here, and John was thanking you for that too. But it's like the fact that you took that idea and you really made something with the message to it, with the Zodiac Killer. The fact that you did it that fast, man, and you came up with something so dope like that,
I didn't hear nothing. All I hear is ping, ping.
Somebody play with him that can hear me.
That must be the fucking Obama phone, you prick.
That was good. I can't even say anything. That was good. But no, thank you for the Zodiac Killer, man. Thank you for the Zodiac Killer, man, and actually putting that into production for us.
He was just saying thank you for making the Zodiac. Yeah.
I mean, look, it's just fun. To me, I love aggravating people.
I noticed.
And to me, I just fucking it's a beautiful concept. And then, when I was listening to your guys live, and I said, man, this is a great idea, right? So, I said, let's roll with it. So, how do we combat this whole fucking thing? First of all, price. Second, the shape, right? And it's 6.5 inches by 56 ring gauge. And we're gonna put a band just to fuck it. I told Matt, I said, just to satisfy you, I'm gonna put a band. So yeah, the band is already in production. It's that's Chinese red, that's particular deep red. With the gold, everything's with gold. So the face gonna be gold. Zodiac Killer is in gold. The box has all the symbols, and then our fucking face, the industry killer face, right on it.
Hell
yeah. Badass, man.
Yeah.
Once again, man.
It's very high gloss box. I mean, we're doing it. And we want to release it in October. So a few things, October is my birthday, it's a Halloween, and then, everybody comes out November, December with all this. So say, hey, fuck you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so, I want to remain about $10. $10 a stick.
Well, that is now the number one cigar I'm looking forward to this year.
Yes, sir. Zodiac Killer.
Top spot, man.
All right, appreciate it, Sanj. Thank you for joining us, man. Thank you for being up here, man.
My pleasure. Yeah, it's 1:23 a.m. I still got 45-minute drive, maybe an hour, because I'm fucking blind as a bat.
Jesus.
Let's hope that I'm not fucking banging somebody up.
Don't do that.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, DJ, for monitoring today.
Always happy to do it.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sanj.
Sanj.
Good night, guys. God bless.
See y'all later.
All right, fellas.
Thanks, man.
man.
Y'all take care of you.